welcome, Wolves, back again, I see. So you decided to return to this little horror show.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
We're here to, I don't know, kick ass and take names and all that.
hmm
Unfortunately, we're out of bubblegum.
Yeah.
It's on. It's on back order. So, quick recap. 3 Gyro first changes, still Cubs. First changed literally a week ago. They've now joined the pack. They are currently in New Hampshire, and they plan to be staying that way. Why? Well, they're kind of locked in. There's a supernatural curtain, quote unquote, shadow curtain that keeps them in. Can't get out unless they really want to. They were told they have 2 weeks to be rite of passage, finish up their training as full-grown werewolves. That is 1 week down, 1 week to go. Maybe you guys can even remember what the spirit said to you about that rite of passage. And since then, they have learned quite a bit. Sabrina's father got, well, screwed up, and then he got, well, torn to pieces.
Thanks, Connor.
Little
Listen.
friendly fire, friendly PvP. Connor went on a wonderful spiritual journey. Meanwhile, actually just before that, Sejun himself also went on a spiritual journey to find out what his tribe was. Connor went on a spiritual journey to figure out his history, learned about a local sept, a local holy Garu place, a place of spiritual power that fell. And now they have, well, they're following up on some leads. Sabrina's father, late father, still going back to his house, gonna maybe look for some clues. They have some hints at this hospice. There seemed to be something strange going on there. You still have that contact that apparently is all the way up in New Hampshire's White Mountains, far, far to the north. There's another Gyro Sept up there. Connor wanted to play Peacekeeper. Let's see how that works out. And Misha has a play date set up for you cute little cubs, where you're going to end up meeting, well, you wanted Black Unicorn as your totem. He's setting up a play date.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
There's also, is that everything?
I think, prophecy, right? The dream.
Oh, right. There was a prophecy, and one of you guys, well, Sejun has a prophecy surrounding him. He tried to remember it. He botched the roll, so I gave him the next line. With one slight alteration. They don't know what it is. I may have changed a word. I may have added a word. But they got more information. That was their punishment.
He can confirm we spent 2 hours after the game just talking about it.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah,
January.
I fell asleep, and then when I woke up, the other 2 people had a lot of backlog that I had to read through.
Yeah.
The day is January 7th, 2019, before the horror that was the apocalypse known as 2020 exists. The time, we'll say it's probably about 1:30 in the afternoon. Sound about right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
You guys did say you would use some quote-unquote downtime to talk about that prophecy. You can also do it in character if you want to bore my players a little, if you want to bore the audience a little bit.
Yeah.
Or you can do plot things. I don't care. It's your game.
Let's do plot things. I think I'm going to speak just for myself, but I think the other 2 will agree. I think we're okay with, as long as Wen's okay with it, just saying that during the downtime we talked about the prophecy and speculated.
No, I would love to see 5 minutes of what you think it all means.
Alright.
So want me to set up the scene for you?
Should we do that while Desmond's making the alterations?
Sure.
Right. So we last left you guys with a kinfolk doing a little bit of, well, artistic work. He's taking your old father's security card and slapping Connor's face in it so you can do a little
Desmond's
espionage.
Desmond's face.
Desmond's face, excuse me. He's going to be a few minutes of doing that. You have maybe 5-10 minutes to yourself to talk about the prophecy. I'm going to post it up for our lovely audience to dissect. Hopefully they take less than 2 hours to come to a conclusion.
Oh my god. I doubt it. I strongly doubt it.
At our current rate.
So,
So,
June, have you thought more about that prophecy? Because I've been racking my head and I'm trying to figure it out, but
what was this prophecy anyway? Something about Saturday?
Yeah, Cronus's Day. Which I took to mean Saturday, but maybe it means something else. I don't know.
Wait. Can you go through it again?
On Cronus's Day, when the sky turns to ice, a mother with birth shall manifest by Seagun's light. Marked by Eve's moon, they will of grasp Gaia's Sleipnir. And the third line I'm kind of hazy on.
right,
Oh.
Cronus. That's that ancient Greek titan that ate his children and was killed by Zeus.
Yeah. Wait. Alright,
Titan god, whatever.
do you guys remember when Heather said that the shadow curtain went up and when those people went missing?
Yeah,
What
Why?
days were it?
isn't it around Christmas? She said it was Christmas, maybe before that. I don't remember exactly.
Don't you have really good memory, Sejun?
Yeah, I do.
You were there. Do you remember the days?
So do I remember the date?
When?
Repeat the question, please.
So do I remember the date when the people went missing in the shadow curtain?
I say I thought you had eidetic memory.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if you were told explicitly.
He was there when we were talking about it.
You know what? I think it's an auto. Typically what I make people do is I will let them roll intelligence to remember it. Diff 6. But you get a merit that ignores that. Let's look
Yeah.
up the rules. I'd say you do. Let's see here. You would be told that about a week or so before you first 10 days before you first
10
change.
days before our first change.
So the 21st.
Around
Ish.
10 days.
Yeah.
Around 10 days.
I'm going to give you that. I'm going to say you weren't told a specific date.
Fair.
For some reason, I'm remembering the 23rd, but it could be around that date too.
Yeah.
20th.
I think it was the 23rd.
Connor's gonna pull out his phone and start, like Googling stuff.
You're more than welcome to Google that date. Anything that your characters can learn through Google, anything you can learn in the real world is fair game. The thing is, they're going to eventually, this is me talking to this audience, they're eventually just going to figure it out and start squealing like a little girl once they get it. They're missing one critical piece of information.
It's, alright, guys, I think you got that wrong on the Saturday.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Saturnalia, it's an old Greek holiday. I went to like a barbecue thing with like the Wicca friends on it.
Saturnalia.
I think I've heard of Saturnalia, but I don't know much about it.
17th December of the Julian calendar, and later expanded with festivities to 23rd December. And according to the Julian calendar is 13 days behind its corresponding Gregorian dates. So, according to the Gregorian calendar, Saturnalia starts on the 30th.
No, it says on the 23rd, I thought.
Yeah. I'll say, the thing is, though, I'm pretty sure that's the 17th and 23rd are the days those people went missing and the curtains went up, so it'd be about the time Saturnalia was happening.
Maybe. What about the sky turns to ice thing? Is that the curtain?
Maybe.
The
Say,
sky did turn to ice in my dreams. Like, it cracked.
What is Seagon? And what's a motherless
Seagon.
birth? Wait a second. Motherless birth, Kronos.
Seagon.
This is a bit gruesome.
Sigan. That's time in Korean, actually.
Time?
Yeah, it's a
Time's
word
light.
that means time.
Manifest by time's light? And also, motherless birth. Well, this is a bit... I don't care. It's a bit gruesome for the audience, but I'm sure you know this. And resuming in character, Kana's going to say motherless birth. Well, didn't Kronos get his private bits cut off, and then that turned into Aphrodite?
No, wait.
yeah,
that was
thrown into the ocean.
That got his bits cut off. Kronos was the guy who cut the bits off.
No,
No.
right. Kronos cut his father's his bits off, as it were, and then it melded with the sea foam and created Aphrodite. That's the only thing I can think of, though.
Yeah, Sigan's light. That's I have no idea.
Time's light. Could that be a term for? I don't know. This sounds like a riddle, and I know that riddles are kind of like they're never obvious. The wording is always loopy. Wonder if Seagon time is supposed to mean something else, like a sun or a star or whatever.
I think when something happens, something will happen, and then the last part of this prophecy probably tells us what we need to do. And
Do you think
that's the part that we're missing?
You have like a tattoo or something on your back?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, my neck. Yeah, the Ragabash symbol.
And that's a new moon, right?
Yes, that is a new moon.
So Eve, that could be like first woman, so that'd be first moon, which would be the new moon in the calendar.
So, marked by Eve's moon, you could say.
Perhaps. The last bit I don't know. Marked by Eve's moon, they will have grasped Gaia's Gleipnir. Gleipnir is the thing that binds Fenrir, which is, I guess, relevant to me. Binds Fenrir until Ragnarok.
Oh,
So
that's
I don't know why it's Gaia's Gleipnir.
Gaia's chains.
Maybe we
Why
have
would
to...
Gaia chain something?
Or why is Gaia chained?
Actually,
Ever since you told me this earlier, Seiji, and I don't know. I just can't. I can't put my finger on it.
Maybe
I don't know.
Gibberish.
Maybe if none of us can figure this out immediately based on the lines that we already have, maybe it's that we're overthinking this. Guys, have you ever read a book called Foundation?
The what?
Foundation. I had to read it in high school once. It's by Isaac Asimov, king of sci-fi.
I never read it. No.
I'm more fantasy person.
And there's a guy named Salvor Hardin who tries to figure out some kind of some pseudo prophetic individual was trying to predict, but the pseudo prophetic individual, his good name is Harry Seldon. He wanted to like make sure that the people wouldn't wouldn't like specifically know the prophecy and what to do within that prophecy. Otherwise, his prophecy wouldn't work out as intended. Maybe it's that. Honestly, what I'm getting is that if we can do certain things while following our leads, then maybe we'll be able to solve the Shadow Curtain business.
Maybe, and finish our rite of passage.
Yeah.
I wonder if. So wait, on Cronus' day when the sky turns to ice, if that's supposed to be what Sabrina mentioned, Saturnalia, I wonder if this is a prophecy of the past, the present, and the future.
Line though.
What do you say?
What's the last part though? Past, present, future, and then is it back to past or present? Or...
I think. Well, actually, hang on. On Cronus' day when the sky turns to ice, if that's the day when the Shadow Curtain came up, that was before we changed, and it's kind of like a story, except that first line is like the prologue, and then motherless birth shall manifest by Segan's light. I don't. This is my stab in the dark, guys, but I mean, we were kind of reborn that New Year's Eve night. It was kind of strange how we all changed at the same time.
Wouldn't it have been like 3 motherless births instead of 1 in that case?
What did you say? Sorry.
Wouldn't it have been 3 motherless births instead of 1?
That's true.
Well, you're the one with the tattoo on your back, so sounds like Destiny might be saying you're important here.
It could be about you specifically, Seijun. That's true.
I don't know what to feel about.
Well, like, I just don't. It is weird. I will grant you.
Hey guys, do you think I could pass as maybe 6 feet? I look 6 feet, right?
I look at him. Does he look like he's 6 feet?
5'10", 5'11".
Just wear some like fancy shoes with like a little bit of a heel.
That, like, raise your height or something.
I can go with 6 feet. I'm gonna put down 6 feet.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
Why does every guy want to be 6 feet?
Like a magic number or something. In Korea, we use the metric system, and everyone wants to be at least 180 centimeters.
Ah. Well, I mean, unless I feel like we need the final piece of this dream, and also that third line. I think you're right, Seijun. Something's a bit off about that one.
Yeah, I didn't really catch the third line exactly. Maybe someday I'll get the fourth line. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. It's one of those. I can't tell if it's one of those things that we must solve, or if it's something that we'll never figure out until it actually happens. And then the prophecy will be clear.
Yeah. Or we end up dying in a few days.
That too.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Okay, guys, done.
Oh, that was fast.
So it's time to move on to the hospice.
Well, first we gotta go to Sabrina's dad's house. We gotta at least try that before we... I don't like this hospice plan really that much, but we can try it, but I beg everyone to, if we just check out Sabrina's house first.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
we need to get Desmond like a doctor's coat thing.
True.
Sure. Also, I might play dumb and not pretend to not understand English.
That's fair.
I may not say too much at all, honestly, because I don't know. I just feel like I might slip something.
Okay, that's a good point, though. Have any of you guys ever had to, like, lie to officials?
No, not really.
No. If I ever lied to my officials when I got my student visa, I wouldn't be here in the first place.
Alright, so here's the thing then, guys. Basically, just try and keep your first name, or at least like one of your names or whatever. Only try changing your last name. That's like trick number one to how like cops throw you off or whatever when they're talking to you.
I see.
I think my first and last names are both kind of unique in this region, though.
Well, no, it's that way you don't like forget your own name when you're like lying about who you are.
Well, that's true. Yeah. I guess I'll go with the last name Henderson.
Trust me, I've had to have enough like fake IDs made or whatever.
Desmond walks out of his little, his little corner, holds up the card overhead. All right, I'm good.
All right, I guess let's get this show on the road. Do we have everything we need?
Is Heather still coming with us?
Out of character, yes. We'll go with that.
We should probably call her up then. Can you
Sure.
fit 5 people in your car, Desmond?
Yeah, but it's gonna be tight.
That's not the worst thing about everything going on right now.
I'm guessing Sabrina's in the back because Heather's not going in the. She's no.
I imagine Heather's taking the assistant seat in the front.
Yeah, she's taking shotgun.
Probably for the best. All right, I guess call her up.
I'll
Sure.
call her.
Yes.
Hey, you ready to head down to the hospice center?
Yeah. Whose car are we taking?
Probably Desmond's. My van could probably hold more, but not going to really convince them if we drive up to the hospice care pretending to be doctors and that.
You do know we have multiple cars and multiple kinfolk, right?
You know I'm new to this whole thing. I thought we had one car in an alpaca. I mean, I know there's multiple alpacas, but I've only ever seen one out in the field at a time.
I'm looking at Sejun, just hearing Sabrina's side of the conversation. I raise my eyebrows and sort of shrug, like, what is going on?
I shrug back.
It's an unpopular opinion, but it's been said in a lot of sacred texts that the kinfolk are there as our support systems. Some take that definition rather loosely, but they're good support, we'll say that.
Alright.
I'll come over, I'll bring my own car.
Oh, you sure? We could pick you up.
If I were to be in a car with the 3 of you and Desmond, where would I be sitting?
I mean, Desmond recommended next to him, but like, I could bite that bullet.
You in the back with the 2 boys. Oh, that's just a fight waiting to happen.
Agents hearing this conversation, right? Sure, Desmond and Sabrina at the front isn't a fight waiting to happen on its own.
Whatever we decide, we gotta do it soon.
She hangs up.
All right.
But 5 minutes later, you hear a car outside, a nice black-colored Lexus.
I guess that's her.
Yep. You ready, Desmond?
Yeah, I guess.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you in and out of there as best we can.
Yeah.
Sure.
If anything happens and we have to fight our way out, just get behind one of us and look for whatever hole in the wall Connor ends up tearing open.
I just kind of glare at you when I would say anything. Well, then no. Actually, I say, well, if the wall in front of me is corrupted by worm taints, maybe.
Well, I mean, let's face it, you're the one with like the most strength here.
Nah, I mean, Seiju's pretty strong. I think killed a vampire in one hit.
I mean, I act fast. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm stronger than you.
True. Fair.
When just rolling the rage rolls as soon as I make a sassy remark.
It's your funeral. She comes up. She's outside, thumbing her fingers in the driver's wheel. Desmond walks out and just starts walking to his car. It's up to you to divide up who's in which car.
Think I will go with Desmond, I suppose.
I'll go
I'll
with
go Desmond as well.
What'd you say, Sabrina? Sorry.
I'll go with Heather.
Makes sense.
And away you go. Let's look at the map.
We need to get like the Indiana Jones map effect.
Or the Emperor's New Groove map effect.
Oh yeah.
Kind of do that.
How'd they get here before us? Well,
By all accounts.
it doesn't make
It
any
doesn't
sense.
make any sense.
Cool thing about this is I can do this pretty quick. You're going from New Hampshire, one side of the state. You're driving.
Why is it 19 hours?
Because it's walking.
Oh, that's a walk.
It's
Oh,
an
Jesus.
hour's drive, give or take, heading east. You'll be about,
I-
we'll say, 3 o'clock when you get there.
I was like, New Hampshire's bigger than I thought it was.
Alright, an hour is not too bad.
Yeah.
Pembroke. What was it called? Pembroke?
Well,
No.
where are you going first?
Sabrina's
Sabrina's
house.
house.
The house, yeah.
Sabrina's house. Lovely.
Sabrina used to live just with his dad, right?
I get to use this map again.
Yeah, I see the maps and I am concerned.
You're back here again.
Yeah.
Drive
My-
right up. Lights are on.
Connor just kind of mutters to himself, with my luck, there's going to be 15 Fomori in here.
You said the lights were
I
on.
look
Lights
at
are on.
Sabrina. Did you turn the lights on when you left this place?
Did I?
Did you? So,
Are there any cars like parked around?
Just yours.
I don't like this.
All right. I'm going to get up and walk towards the front door and test it.
These rolls are scaring me.
What do you mean by test it?
Like, see if it's unlocked.
It is unlocked.
All right, that's a bad
Did you
sign.
forget to lock the doors as well?
No, because we were kind of hopeful Dad was alive back then.
Oh. Sorry.
I think we would have been that absent-minded at the time.
Do I know if I have any relatives who would be like going here and doing that?
Do you have
Probably not.
Can I do a perception check and use my acute hearing.
Mm-hmm. Just 7, Hamid.
Alright.
Can I worm sense?
Oh yeah, you can worm sense.
That's diff 7 with my merit is gonna be -2, which is 5. Alright.
Let's see, worm sense.
4 successes.
You don't
Perception plus
hear a
occult.
step inside.
Wait,
I hear a step
You
inside.
do not.
Okay. I don't hear anything inside.
what do you want the difficulty to be on that worm sense?
7.
7.
Oh boy.
That's actually a good sign because it's based on the worm taint. And if it's a high difficulty like that, less likely it's a powerful Fomori.
Or there's no worm.
Smells a little
Sure.
wormy. However, you don't know where that source could be coming from, but definitely has some faint traces.
So I worm sense last time I was here. Is it stronger than last time?
Definitely fainter.
Fainter. That's a good sign.
So how are the lights on? I don't understand.
Maybe the cops came by or something. I told Misha like there was that secret bunker. Maybe he sent someone and forgot to tell us. And there's a lot he forgot to tell us.
True, fair, but
What did you want to look for again
All right,
in this place?
we're going to try and get his laptop for one. See if there's anything there.
Oh, okay, his laptop.
yeah.
2, we need to get Desmond like some stuff to make him look a little more like a doctor. My dad probably has like a medicine bag around here somewhere and like a lab coat or whatever they use, the doctor coat things. Is there a difference between a lab coat and doctor coat?
I maybe.
Slight differences.
Let me Google it. A white coat, also known as laboratory coat, blah blah blah. Doctors wear lab coats. Doctors wear lab coats.
All right, yeah.
It's just called a white coat, I think, in general.
All right,
The white coat of false sense of security.
yeah. All right, so let's head in.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Go.
Head
I'll
again.
take the lead. We're gonna head in. I'll take the lead because if there's any family friends or whatever in here, they're at least going to recognize me and not like hit Connor with a baseball bat or whatever.
The rear, and Connor could be in the middle.
Following us.
Going in.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Just straight up opening the door, not kicking it in.
Actually, before we head in, I'll text Heather to see if she can go around back and make sure no one comes out that way.
You don't really need to text her. I mean, she was next to you a few seconds ago.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
then I'll ask her to do that.
I text her anyway.
Welcome to the 21st century.
She bobs her head, heads around back. Car's
All
still
right.
running. Desmond's in his own car. Car's still running.
Alright.
Hmm.
So we're heading in.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, here's what you find.
Oh.
Open the door, and it's as you remembered it, as you grew up with. Small, single-story townhouse just on the cusp between the suburbs and the forest of New Hampshire, Portsmouth. Stones throw away from the highway. 2 bed, 1 bath, living room. Only this time, you don't quite remember it as messy. Somebody's been here, judging by the papers on the floor, the couch that's been torn up with clearly a knife looking for something maybe hidden inside, the refrigerator door left wide open. Somebody searched this thoroughly.
Sabrina, the bunker.
Yeah. You. Alright, how about you call Misha and make sure he didn't send someone who did this? I'll go check the bunker.
Yeah, fine, sure.
Yeah.
I do call up Misha while she does that.
Alright, Sejun, you want to check like the other rooms to make sure no one else is here?
Sure, I'll just look at like the rooms.
Alright. I'll head down to the bunker and check if that was found.
Connor calls Misha.
Yep.
1 ring, 2 ring, 4 rings, 5 rings. On the 6th ring. Dale's dead bugs. We kill them, then we grill them.
Funny. Listen, that person that you sent to Sabrina's dad house, did they come back?
Yeah, about an hour and a half ago, give or take.
We just got back to that house and it's all torn up. I don't think this person did it, but
No.
Ask the person you sent if they saw anything weird or suspicious.
No, they
like
would have
maybe
called me if there's anything weird or suspicious. Nothing weird or suspicious has been noticed. They were there to go there, ground the place, make sure it was not like exploding as is often to happen with Cubs, and yeah.
Well,
did you
right.
tell anyone about like anything?
Did I kill it? No, tell anyone?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, have you told anyone who you are or who Martin is or anything?
No, I mean, I'm just calling about the house.
Oh, I get that. I get that. It's Martin's house. Does anyone know about Martin besides you guys?
I don't know. Sabrina might be able to know better about that, but I don't think we've asked anyone else about Martin outside of our group and outside of the hospice call we made.
Wait, what hospice call did you make?
Sabrina called the hospice trying to get information about that, what was his name? That guy that they were talking about who was supposed to be dead, but he wasn't.
And you used Martin's name!
I don't remember, actually. Out of character, I don't remember if we did.
She did.
Oh, okay. Sabrina did use the name.
Nisha was there.
Was he? I can't remember.
Yeah, he was judging us for that.
There, yeah.
This is why you don't use names!
Sabrina was trying to use someone else's name to get on the call.
Okay, the place is probably booby-trapped.
The house or the hospice?
Probably the house. Maybe not. It's only been like 2 hours. They probably haven't had time. They probably rigged it up and searched through it. Maybe you spooked them.
I don't know. We came here, the lights were on, the door was unlocked, and everything was torn up, like they were looking for something.
Does it smell of gas?
No, I don't think so. Do I smell gas out of character?
Out of character, you don't smell gas.
I say no, I don't smell any gas.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You might want to put the gas on and just blow the place up. Probably easier at this point.
I'll consider that option.
Will you?
Checking. Yes, sure. Doesn't mean I'll do it.
Well, you know the drills. Tell Sabrina to check for the usual files, documents, laptop.
Indeed. Alright, good. I just also kind of wanted to make sure that, the person you sent was in one piece when they came back.
Oh yeah, he's back. He's smiling.
Okay, good. Alright, thanks, Misha, and I don't even wait for him to say goodbye. I just click it off. And I try to follow Sabrina just to, I don't know, remind her about what to search for.
Downstairs you go. For those downstairs, it's dark, it's damp, maybe there's a leak. Sabrina goes right over to the place where that Pegasus was. She was smart enough to close the trap on her way out. Seems untouched. You want to put your finger on it to see if it moves again?
That gave me an aggravated damage last time.
Yes, it did. But do you want to check things or not? It's up to you.
Can I try, this time knowing it, putting, some cloth around my hands when I do it?
You take a piece of cloth and you try to wrap it around, well, the Pegasus, and then try to pull. Before you can get a good grip on it, it starts to sting. Not going to work.
I got an extra health level. I'll do it regularly.
You going to do it?
Yeah.
Reach down, grab the Pegasus by the wings, give it a hard yank. It's pure silver. And touching it that hard and that forcefully stings to the bone. You can feel the skin on your fingers start to flay and sizzle, but it works. Secret passage clicks not too far away.
Point of aggravated.
Point of aggravated.
Jump down. Check the bunker again.
Ah, the bunker. One of my favorite little places. Looks as it did before. Nice little circular pathway in through there. There's a pressurized wheel door. And then inside, bunker, well, maybe about 6-7 feet across. One side has a bed, another side has a makeshift kitchen. Another side has a wall that's been squared off that had that safe and your favorite new weapon. The other side had a workbench. It looks untouched.
Alright. I'm going to look quickly, knowing that now, and see if there's any documents here that we might have ignored before.
Mm, what do I want to make you roll for that one? It's kind of an intelligence roll, but not really. Let's just go with wits and subterfuge.
Wits and subterfuge. This is a good roll.
Difficulty 7.
Seven.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Nice.
I think you get something for that. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
1 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
2.
You do find something. On the ground is a prescription bottle. RX, slightly red in color. It's called Reboxetine. If you were to Google that, Reboxetine, you would find out it's an antidepressant. You don't think your dad took antidepressants. Prescription date is 1/3/2019. Local CVS.
What's the name on it?
As in the doctor's name?
Well, it has like the patient's name on the pill bottles.
Ah, it's your dad.
That's weird. Wait, what did you say the date on it was?
1/3/2019.
Huh. Alright. I'll pocket that, I guess.
Other than that, well, looks normal, untouched. Very clearly not ripped to shreds like above.
I'm sure you cut out there.
It's very normal. not ripped to shreds like above.
What's not normal?
The bunker, it doesn't
Oh,
look
the bunker.
ripped to
Yeah.
shreds.
All right, but we didn't find any like documents or anything.
No documents.
You want to give this a 1 silver coin, or do you want to just head back up?
Oh, am I there?
I mean, you came down to the bunker with me.
Sure. I was probably lagging behind as you went there because I was calling Misha, but sure, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, I think you said you followed me downstairs.
After I called Misha,
Oh yeah.
I would assume that you probably steeled yourself to touch the thing and go downstairs right as I was finishing my call with them.
Yeah.
Basically, for the sake of everyone at home, basically I'll just say, yeah, I talked to Misha, he said this, blah, blah, and the guy he sent here tried to, like, he supposedly did everything, and then he came back safe and sound like an hour ago.
But he didn't tear everything apart?
No. At least that's what Misha assumes. I mean, I don't know the guy. Who he could have. Maybe he's also fucked up. Who knows?
Heather lifts her head up, looks around.
I thought. Oh, I guess she's in here too.
Oh, did she come down?
She was behind the house.
Well,
she
yeah.
comes out, calls out to you. Did you guys find anything?
Nothing so far.
I'll do it. Can I do an investigation roll myself?
Where are you specifically investigating?
The bunker for documents like I don't know, any kind of technology or documents.
Yeah, you can roll for it.
That wits and investigation.
Yeah, what's investigation? Diff 7.
7. 2 successes.
You
Not bad.
don't seem to find much. There is one thing that you find that's a little bit weird. You find a docking station. And Sabrina, if you take a look at it, this looks like it's for a PC. Maybe a Lenovo or a Dell laptop. Didn't your dad always have a Mac?
Yeah,
But there's no computer there?
Just a docking station.
your father's car. Didn't that have some stuff in it?
I don't think it had a laptop, though, did it?
The papers that you found in the back of your car was, well, the following. Case file for Robert Jones, parking slip for Wentworth Parking, parking pass for Portsmouth Regional Hospital, his key card, a printed email, a burglary wrapper, and most importantly, an advert pamphlet for Vote Republican Senator Robert Thorne.
He just seems to be there at every step of this mystery.
And you also, Sabrina, you also have his phone too, right? I wasn't there for this. What did you see in your dad's phone?
Oh, there were text messages and whatnot.
Between him and who? The BBW, whatever it was.
Yeah. Also, a question, because I just realized I don't know what that means. What's a docking station?
Google. Docking station. Because I wasn't sure. I was like, docking station? Is there a ship down here? okay.
I looked it up, and it looks like an external hard drive or
I'm
something.
gonna close the window because it's barking season for some reason again.
Go check out Discord.
Well, docking station, but no computer. Where would your dad keep his computer usually?
He usually had a Mac.
Oh. By the way, Misha did warn us to be wary of booby traps here. I mean, it kind of feels like whoever was here was just looking for something, not setting a trap, but still,
Yeah.
be careful. And also, well, more on that later, but if we can't find anything else down here, we should keep looking through the house thoroughly ourselves.
Yeah. About to say, I looked up, a docking station is just like a thing for connecting things. It's not like an external hard drive or anything.
That's what it looks like.
Not
So-
really.
Alright, so it's nothing where like, we need to plug this in somewhere immediately.
No, it's used to interface laptops, usually to monitors and power supplies. This is definitely for a PC.
Right.
I don't think we saw a PC down here earlier, so...
After two of us searching, we didn't find one.
I meant like when we came here the other day.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that would have been pretty important to look at, wouldn't it, if we had seen
Yeah.
it?
We probably would have noticed a computer.
And judging by the mess upstairs, they might have been looking for the same thing that we are, whoever it was.
Yeah. Well, let's go see what Sage June's found.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
So, Gene, what are you looking
Meanwhile-
for?
I'm just looking for like anything that like seems a lot important, or like any kind of memory, or any kind of like digital memory, or laptop, or stuff like that.
Well, in Sabrina's father's room, you can find the cords of an Apple computer. There is a, well, power supply there. No computer.
Is it a power supply for a desktop?
Apple laptop, probably a MacBook.
A MacBook. Just that and nothing else.
Well, I mean, there's various, ripped up pieces of bedding on the ground. Looks like somebody took a knife and just sort of sliced it halfway down the bed and started digging through, seeing if maybe there was something hidden between those coils. Other than that, not really.
I slowly back away and like shut the door.
Right on. Anyone else doing anything?
I guess I head up, just checking everything throughout the house. Is there anything in the kitchen?
A lot of pantry doors open, silverware on the ground, plates smashed, fridge oddly enough closed and untouched.
Oh, I thought you said the fridge was open. Hello?
Hmm?
I thought you said the fridge was open when we came in.
If I did, I did. Irrelevant detail.
Alright, I'll check the fridge just in case. I don't think you'd put a laptop in the
There's
fridge, but
nothing in the fridge.
Maybe check like between the fridge and the like door thing.
true, I'll do that.
I'll say like I saw El Camino. Wait, was El Camino out at this point?
I don't
I'll check.
know.
I'll check between the fridge and the wall and her suggestion.
You know what I mean? Where you like peel off the like refrigeration on the door panel, and there's like that space behind it.
Oh no, I don't know what you mean. Never mind. Wouldn't you have to get tools to get into that?
Like I said, I only just know that from El Camino because someone uses that to hide a bunch of money.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember. I haven't seen that. I'm sorry.
I guess I'll look around between the fridge behind the fridge. Anything there?
No. Do me so let me get this just so I'm 100% straight. Connor's gonna be right there. Sabrina, where are you?
I'd probably check my room.
Checking Dad's room or your room?
My room. Sejun just came out of my dad's room, so.
Sejun's right there. We'll have Heather just standing right there. Nothing is in the fridge. It looks like it's been thoroughly searched. Pantry doors open. Forks on the ground. Nothing in the fridge at all except for some thawing ice cream. You're probably a couple days due for food. Sabrina, your room. I'm gonna take a guess that it was kind of a mess before
Yeah.
you changed. Call it a feeling. Though they certainly did no favors. They've gone through, kicked some clothing up in one pile and moved it to another. Do you have a laptop, a computer?
Yeah.
You can't seem to find that either.
Well, look at it this way. At least you didn't have any weird supernatural knowledge on there, I'm assuming, except maybe your Wicca stuff.
I'm about to say, is it like as torn up as the dad's room was?
Probably not as bad.
Would I know any like areas in the house that are like where like there might just be like, oh yeah, I know like there's this like panel to the attic or something here that you wouldn't really find just looking around?
Well, you do have to know the basement.
Uh,
That one you just find. No real attic on it. It's a single flat floor.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if there was an attic.
Anything else?
Maybe the crawl space or something?
Give me a perception alertness roll, difficulty 8.
Perception alertness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
There's no penalty for talents, right?
No penalties for talents.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah, it's
One
no
success.
penalty, +2 difficulty, can't do.
Hey Connor, Sejun, give me the same roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. This is perception.
Sorry, what was that? It
alertness,
was
difficulty 8.
Perception plus alertness.
Thank
Alert.
you.
difficulty 8.
Which
Oh,
probably means there's
successes.
someone hiding in here.
would
Oh,
my
wait.
keen sight work?
Nope.
Wait. I'm pretty sure I did.
audio.
Let me reroll.
Would you say when? Sorry.
Strictly audio.
Oh, audio. Then I have
I
keen
think I'm
hearing.
gonna reroll. I think I like, or do I like just keep this roll?
What did you do wrong?
I thought I like set the difficulty. I didn't.
Keep that roll. Four successes.
Alright.
Wait,
No, I think if I keep that roll, then I have 0 successes.
You have 2 1s. I say 7 or 6.
said 8.
2 1s, a 6, a 7, an 8, and a 10, so that's 0 in total.
I said 8. Well, you get 0 successes.
Did you say it was audio? When?
Audio.
Alright, then can I use my keen hearing?
Yes.
Thank you. I knew this would come in handy.
That's all the keen senses.
I mean,
No,
it's
I
a
only
balanced
have-
strategy.
Yeah.
What'd you get? 3? If you got 3 successes, just one of you, 2 of you technically, you hear a squeal of tires from outside. Something's moving down the street fast.
Guys?
Look out the window from my room.
Car
I
comes.
decided to run out.
You're
No,
running.
wait. I don't decide to run out. I'm just like try and see what's outside the house first.
So you are right here.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna look outside the house from? House's front is where you hear a squealing of tires.
I'm gonna like. Is the door open right now?
You're gonna yes.
I'm gonna like stand like
Go here,
Sure.
go down.
No, not down. I mean, just like look at the corner, look around the corner.
Anything else, anybody? 3 seconds, give or second.
I'm gonna switch to Glabro.
You're gonna have to roll it for it.
Stamina, primal urge, correct?
Mm-hmm. While you're doing that, the moment where you shift, car comes by, unmarked, dark, no moon above, barely a sight of it. It moves like a shadow and stops just in front of the front door, almost close enough to bump into the car where Desmond is.
Not a botch, but 3 ones, Jesus.
You are not going to like my next roll.
Oh dear.
It rolls up to the front, just to the right of where Desmond is. No light up above, new moon. And it stays that way for maybe a second or two, a flitch, a twitch. And then the sparks come. The car seems to alight with flashes and sparks. And then you hear the sounds of smashing glass, whizzing at hundreds of miles an hour, go over your head and around you. Everybody give me a dodge roll, except for Connor.
Everyone?
Everybody gives me a dodge roll. Dex, athletics, difficulty 7. Connor, yours is at 8.
Dex athletics, difficulty 7. Uh-oh. 1 success. I don't know if this is good enough.
1 success.
Dex plus athletics.
Mm-hmm.
7 or 8.
7. Connor's is 8.
Wait, why is Connor's harder? Isn't he not?
Because he had a failure.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's a botch.
Right then. The bullets sting as they sting your body. Seijun, take a point of ag. Connor, take a point of ag. Lilith, take 2 points of ags and roll frenzy.
2 points and roll frenzy. Is there like a ride the wave type thing for?
You want to let the frenzy go for it?
About to say, can I like rage shift to Hamid and like ride that, or not Hamid, rage shift to Krynos and ride that wave?
I actually have to redo this. You're all in Hamid. I'm gonna say because you're in Hamid though, and they're bullets, you can soak this, but it's gonna be difficulty 8. Connor, soak 3. Seijun, soak 3. Unmodified. Lilith, soak 5. How about that?
All right.
Aggravated?
This will not be aggravated damage for one specific reason.
So that's soak lethal.
Soak lethal. Okay.
Soak lethal. It cannot be ag.
Okay.
There's no bullet on Earth that can cause ag.
What was the difficulty?
Straight. It should be 8. I'm gonna let you do it at 6.
Oh, cool. Because then I got 4 successes.
All right. Wait, did it roll?
I got 2 successes.
Oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
there it is.
Take 1 lethal, Seijun. Hurts like a
Done.
bitch. Take 4 lethal, Sabrina. I still want a frenzy roll.
Do I take any damage?
Yeah. If you got 4 successes, no. I said 3 damage. Seijun,
You said-
take 1 damage.
4 lethal.
4 lethal. 1 ag, 4 lethal. You're not having a fun night.
Is there like a ride the wave option, or do you still want me to roll?
Do you want to go into frenzy?
I would like to try and like rage shift to Krynos and frenzy.
Because I think I know what these bullets are made of.
I'll let you ride the wave, and I'll let you have 1 healing for it, but you don't control your action.
All right, I'm fine with that because there is some anger here.
Everybody takes a hit. It stings, it burns. Sabrina, this smells kind of like that statue from not too far ago. The light The explosions, the whirl of outside lasts for but a second, but the pain stings, flashes in your brain, imprints. This is a memory of suffering you will not soon forget. No sooner than you gather your wits, you hear another squealing, another writhing of tithers. And the car, already gone, off into the night, speeding away into the distance. So, you might have an option, chasing it down if you had acted quick. Connor, Seijun, you probably think that's a bad idea though, because out of Sabrina's room you hear a roar, an inhuman snarl, and her whole room shakes.
But so the car drove away.
Car is gone. Drove away.
Oh, Scheiße.
I immediately rush out the door and check if like Desmond and like, the other two cars are okay.
Connor, what are you doing?
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna switch to I'm gonna try to roll again to switch to Krynos before I head upstairs to try to help Sabrina, whatever's going on up there.
Mm-hmm.
Stamina, primal urge, difficulty 6. Okay.
Sabrina, roll me. What's higher, melee or brawl for you?
Melee.
Roll me your melee and strength, difficulty 6.
Melee and strength.
4 successes.
You go to Krynos.
Diff 6.
I'll take
That,
it.
yeah, that is not a crit.
Oh, and also, while I'm doing that, I call for Heather.
Heather crouches over. She's got a good one right in the stomach. She spits off blood off to the side, and lifts her head up as she hears another thumping from Sabrina's room. Connor, you come rushing up in Krynos. The wounds ache. They're not healing properly. You're holding on to that lethal for a little bit right now. And then you hear another thud from Sabrina's room as a paw, the size of a small desk, charges through the wall.
I try to speak, which is probably a bit awkward in this form, but possible as I understand, and I ask her to calm down.
Psychologists everywhere denote that when you actually say, hey, calm down, it actually does quite the opposite. It pisses people off.
Oh no!
Sabrina, give me one more roll, Dex and melee.
Dex and melee.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if that wall survives.
Diff 6.
Diff 6. You reach with both hands and like tearing a poster off the wall. This way it's not a poster, it's the actual wall comes tearing down. 13-foot tall Krynos, shoulders hunched over, pulling apart one wall, ripping away at electrical lines. They flicker off and on just a little bit as the circuit fluctuates. You don't care what. You don't care where. You just need to destroy everything. There's a little glimmer of hope, though. Tiny little voice inside says, no, don't. You want to try to resist it?
Yeah.
You want to try to come out of the frenzy? Alright. Roll me your willpower. Difficulty of your own rage. If actually, go temp rage. Go for difficulty 5.
My temp rage is 2.
I'm adding 2 to it.
Oh, fair.
Go with 4.
So that's difficulty. Oh, did I click that right?
Sabrina gets +2 temp rage. Connor, take 1 for the damage. Seijun, take 1.
Take 1 damage. What is it, Ag?
Take not 1 point of make sure you put in your sheet the damage. And add 1 point
Yeah, I
of
put in
rage.
the.
I didn't get damaged earlier. Sorry, I thought you implied that Sabrina attacked
I'm
me.
mixing up my rolls. Add 1 point of temporary rage if you were hit by a bullet. Not damaged by a bullet, hit by a bullet. I should have been clearer. My apologies.
I messed up on the difficulty for that, but it's still 5 successes.
I'll take it. Doesn't matter the difficulty, it matters the roll, and that is quite
Quick
good number of
question.
successes.
The rage surpassing Gnosis or willpower only counts for permanent, right?
Yes, permanent.
Okay, cool. Because my temporary rage has exceeded my
Garu,
Gnosis.
whose permanent rage exceeds his permanent Gnosis, attacks anything that moves.
Yeah. Cool.
Just don't get 5 successes. There is no hope for you if you get 5 successes.
Oh. I got 5
Oh,
successes.
no.
6 successes, excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Alright. If Sabrina looks like she's calming down, does she? Well, that's the $1 million question.
5 successes, Sabrina. It hurts, it stings. You want to rip out every fabric of society that was built upon those that would dare harm you. Starting with this building. Though those thoughts are quick to move away as you manage to grab hold of yourself and say, not yet. Let's do this smart. Heather, not too far away, has shifted into her Glabro form. She's spitting blood off to the side, hissing a little bit and looking up at the, 13-foot tall Krynos who's catching her breath, right, Sabrina?
Yes.
She snarls a bit. Probably should go.
Yeah, I think we're beat. I think we were too late. I shift back down to, well, first I move away from Sabrina, then I shift back down to Hamid. Then I say, Heather, you're bleeding.
Yeah, it's fine. She manages to walk out the door, looks back at you two. Might want to shift.
Yeah. I'll say shift back down to Hamid.
Free action.
Alright.
Shift down, yeah. Not gonna walk out of the house looking like this.
Definitely not walking out in Krynos.
Seijun manages to be a little bit ahead of you, checking in on Desmond. Desmond looks a little shooken up. His eyes are probably about as wide as silver dollars. But he seems to be the least touched out of all of you.
Well, I'm pretty healthy, somehow.
Oh. So you're okay. Yes, that's good. I wince at the bullet wound.
Anything anyone wants to do?
Before they leave, Sabrina is going to run back in and try and grab like a family picture or two.
Add it to your sheet. See me after class.
That's ominous.
I mentioned to Sabrina and Heather, I say, I don't know if he was joking or not, but Misha did suggest we could burn the place down. It's gonna look weird if they investigate the noise of the house and find that there's a hole in the wall.
Connor, you have the best hearing. Give me a roll here. Difficulty 7 base, perception streetwise.
Perception streetwise. Perception streetwise.
I'm gonna give Connor the roll first. Anyone else that wants to roll it, if he doesn't get it, I'll let them do it.
Only one success.
Anyone else want to roll it? Perception streetwise difficulty. We'll go with 8 base.
I can try,
Sure.
but that's only a 3
I
die
can try,
roll.
yeah. Perception is streetwise difficulty 8.
I'm looking.
0 successes.
I'm looking for at least
What was
2.
me?
Oh boy.
Don't hear anything.
Heather
Well-
hear anything?
I do say to the group, we have to leave, like, right now. I get in the car with Desmond, and... Yeah.
No.
About to say, I'll grab like the couple pictures and then get in the car with Heather.
See me after class. We can update your inventory then.
Got it.
1 car this time, or 2?
2 probably if Heather's is still there.
Heather scrambles into her car, turns it on, manages to this time turn on just fine, and you drive off.
Yeah. With haste.
Good thing too. As you're driving, 1, 2, 3 cops. None seem to mind. None seem to bother you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's why I was like, even before that roll, I was just like, we need to, like, leave immediately. This is a neighborhood.
This is also a deep pain.
We dodged a bullet, no pun intended.
I mean, I
maybe
did.
you did.
I dodged a bullet. Guys, I was afraid of this as we were looking. Someone beat us there. They either have something of Sabrina's dad, and I'm probably saying this to just say June. And I say,
Did you?
They,
You
Yeah.
said that Sabrina's dad had a Mac, right?
she,
They
yes,
definitely took his laptop, I think.
you
It was
saw
nothing.
you saw where it might have been.
Yeah, his room.
Oh, well, you remember that secret basement we talked about?
Yeah, you
There-
did.
There was a station, little docking station there for some kind of Dell laptop. Definitely not a Mac. But
So
the thing is,
someone else.
it doesn't look like anyone got down there. Everything there in the basement and the bunker looked untouched. So
Wait, did you guys close down the basement before you left?
we weren't in a hurry then. Could we say that we did? Because
I'm
Probably
gonna say yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably common sense to do that.
yeah, and I mentioned to Sage. Yeah, we closed it. So now what? I'm afraid that this excursion that we have planned for the hospice is gonna. I feel like that's just gonna be another trap.
I don't know.
In Desmond's car, or are they
If
this,
it's a lead that we have,
or are we together?
I'm gonna say you're all in 1 car.
Okay.
Sabrina's on, or not Sabrina. Heather's driving on her own.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Say our clothes are kind of bloodstained right now.
Yeah, we can't go. We can't do this, guys, like this. But
I'll say
I don't
we
know.
could probably get a couple pair of scrubs from Walmart if Desmond wanted to run in.
Target, don't do Walmart. Walmart sucks.
Fair.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
We could, but we're running short on time, and also, I feel like
We could dedicate our clothes again. In that case.
I haven't been asking.
I usually kind of
assume-
hand wave that, but we'll see. That's fine.
Okay.
What do you think we should do? I'm honestly kind of at a loss. We either go to this hospice thing, maybe get ambushed again, or we go home and try to think of a different plan, because it seemed like I don't know. And also, and I'm gonna sort of shrug and say, I mentioned to Misha that you called the hospice and used your dad's name, and he wasn't too pleased. So I think we did tip them off. There may not even be anything there.
You know what, then? I say we still go, but change the plans. We go in through the Umbra, break through the walls if we have to in the Penumbra or whatever, and then we pop back into their records and grab what they have.
Sure, but we need to do some scouting first.
I'll say we can pretty easily do some scouting from the Penumbra too with the look through.
But I'm a little worried. I mean, Heather's not here, so she can't hear me say this. I'm a little worried about Heather being injured. I know she's a tough Garu and everything, but I don't necessarily want to leave her alone. Maybe we should, I don't know, maybe she'll keep a lookout, or maybe someone should stay with her.
I'll say I just know I want to go in and get payback at whoever did this.
Fair. And you know, I know, Sabrina, this is kind of a bad time, but I'm just going to say it. I am sorry about what happened. I don't really like it that much more than you do.
We'll talk about this later.
So I guess that's our plan. We try to go into the Umbra and go there. I don't know if...
Let's hope that whoever's guarding that hospice isn't expecting us to be supernatural.
Well, we need to remember the attack. It was literally just a hit and run. They came and they shot at us a few times. They didn't even check to see if we were dead. It was a... Shit. Maybe it was a warning.
Were the
If it's a
bolts
warning,
silver?
hopefully they can back it up.
Yeah.
At this point, if you have a non-ag wound and you're still in your Hamid form, hasn't healed yet.
Okay.
Can we switch to like Glabros while we're in the car?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll say because we can still chalk in that.
Can.
Is it like an hour drive?
It's probably like 10 minutes or 20 minutes to the
20 minutes.
hospice.
We'll go
Yeah,
20
because the hospice is in this town.
Are you going perhaps to straight there?
If we're just gonna go into the Umbra, maybe we don't need disguises.
Yeah. Desmond, if you want to drop us off like a block away and then like wait up for us to call, you can.
I thought the plan was I have the lab coat.
Yeah, but see, after what just happened, I'm afraid that they might be waiting for us, or something terrible is gonna happen. So it might be safer if you just kept your distance.
All right, fine.
Sorry, Desmond. Plans change.
Don't worry, we might be able to use you in a few days.
Well, I still got the key card.
Yeah.
Did your dad have any other places?
The hospital.
Do you have
Actually,
a place there?
if you want to, like, while we're doing this, get into the hospital and check his locker, you could.
Yeah. Does he have like a locker or an office or what?
I assume he has an office since he's a surgeon.
Okay.
I'll say, like, I'm saying that out of character. I assumed he'd have, like, an office since he was a surgeon.
I will go with definitely an office because I've made plans for an office.
All right. I'll say,
Boy.
if you want to do that with Heather while we get into the hospice care, you can. We'll call you in like 30 minutes to an hour. If neither of us respond, we'll come save the other.
Does she know about the plan?
Not yet.
Tell her the plan.
We need to freaking stop and tell her the plan, at least.
Yeah.
And also, I was gonna say,
Call her or something.
well, she's driving. I mean, she's also wounded at driving, but yeah.
True.
Can I give her a call?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her. Yeah, Sabrina could call her. Sorry.
Also, since we're like Labros forming in the car, is that like healing our lethal?
Glabber will heal your lethal, anything but your breed. Though your head's at the ceiling, all of you, it's not comfortable.
Except me.
Sabrina's just going to be like at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
you're looking at me and Seiju like at a weird, awkward angle, like you're crazy. Like, never gonna do this.
Well, it probably looks less suspicious. Actually, no, wolves would have looked less suspicious.
Eh.
Eh.
Oh, penny for thoughts.
The fine line between is a wolf suspicious or is a big human
You
suspicious?
call up Sabrina.
You mean Heather?
Excuse me. Sabrina calls up Heather. Are we going back?
All right, we got a new plan.
Yeah.
All right, you and Desmond are going to go check my dad's old office. Me, Sejun, and Connor are going to break into the hospice care through the Umbra.
I don't like this plan.
Well, what's not you like about it?
The U part going into a place unknown.
That's why we're heading into the penumbra. We'll be able to see anything in advance. We can peek through to look for threats. We'll be in and out without them noticing us.
I'm hurt. I'll be fine, but I can't give you backup.
That's why you're heading in with Desmond. You guys are going to go in, check the my dad's old office, see if he has any files or computers there. About to say between his ID card, his office is probably on like the surgeon level. You're looking injured. He could probably get you up there, no problem.
There's a pause, an internal quiet, and then she says, "That's actually pretty smart. Fine. Good luck."
We'll call back. We'll call you in an hour after we split up. And if neither of us respond, other person comes help the other.
You hear the guttural growl of her glabro form, and then a click of the phone. Apparently, she agrees.
All right. It looks. So what does she say?
She likes the plan.
That's good.
Out of character, it didn't sound like she liked the plan. I almost want to ask when to make you do a subterfuge roll to see if you're lying.
Hey, Sabrina.
What's the subterfuge roll?
Wits and subterfuge.
Wits and subterfuge, just feigning innocence coming here.
And wait. You know what?
Wait.
I have a better roll.
What is that?
Actually, you know what? Yep. Roll it. Roll subterfuge. Add your spec.
All right, wits plus subterfuge.
Wits plus subterfuge. Add your spec.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Would we roll to contest?
Charisma, empathy. Same diff.
What was the diff? I'm sorry.
Same diff. 6.
Okay. Oh shit!
Sabrina, describe what Connor feels when he talks to you.
He feels that I am being completely innocent, and if anything, he feels guilty that he would accuse me of lying to him in such a challenging and difficult time as it is right now.
You know, I was actually going to say I do have keen hearing, but I'm going to let this slide because it's just actually kind of funny.
PvP, what would a werewolf game be without it?
Yeah, which subterfuge is my best roll.
I just kind of, not like a side eye, I just kind of like give her a look and I'm just kind of nod like, alright. But here's the thing. We need to... Gotta scout the area in the penumbra, and I feel like this is like this is the first time, well, one of the first times, except for part. Well, no, even then we were kind of being watched in an indirect way. This is kind of the first time we're doing something on our own. We're not getting We're not getting any backup on this.
Yeah.
I'll say, look on the bright side. No Misha scorn you for doing stuff wrong or going overboard.
I mean, I think he would still find something. Even if everything went to spec, I'm almost sure that Misha would find something wrong with it.
And you know what, Connor? I give you permission to rage.
Thanks.
Oh, I got a 1. Hey, Connor, your phone rings.
I look.
It's
What number
Misha.
is it? It's oh jeez. I hope I answer it.
Why would you answer that? Why?
Why would I answer Misha?
Yeah, you hear a click. What did you guys do?
Oh, I thought me like insulting him like just transferred across.
It's a Verity.
I did roll a 1d10. I got a 1. What? It's all up on the wire.
The shooting? Yeah, I bet it is.
What?
He got shot by. It looks like silver bullets.
Wait, what?
I described what happened. I described the cars rolling up. I described the car leaving as soon as everyone's like shot up a bit.
Give me a. Go with a intelligence plus occult roll. Diff 6, Connor.
Intelligence, cult.
Anyone else getting Helsing Abridged vibes?
2 successes.
Yeah, you know it was silver.
Okay.
How?
Sorry.
Fine, it's fine. All right, what do you do? Are you coming back?
Don't worry. We'll be coming back in like an hour. We're going to grab some Otolis.
You can't hear him. I don't have the
If you go to Otoli's, I want a number 9. All right?
We'll think about it.
Stuff
Listen,
is good.
I sigh and I say, I know you're not going to like this. I don't really like this plan either. But and I mentioned that I basically say, so here's the plan, Misha. We're gonna go to the hospice still. We're gonna go in, sneak through the Umbra, try to find whatever we can. Meanwhile,
Oh my fucking god.
Desmond
Why are
and
you telling me this?
Meanwhile, Desmond and Heather are going to go to the hospital.
Why are you telling? First off, if what good is it going to do to tell me this?
I mean,
because all I'm going to do is like scream at you and tell you you're an idiot.
You always do that though.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Because usually I'm right, and usually someone dies.
Someone hasn't died. Like, okay, actually, that's a good point. Like,
all right, fine. If you're gonna do it, at least do it I haven't given you guys stealth training yet. Oh my god, this is terrible.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna.
If you're gonna do it, at least have Heather try to coax the spirits around for help. That's it. That's all I want. I know we haven't done that yet. Just have her try.
Make sure to put this on speaker this time, and I just address Sabrina and Seijun, and I say, look, it seems like almost everyone we tell this plan to thinks it's a bad one. Maybe we need to reconsider this.
I mean,
yes, because you tell the enemy your name and you're looking for them. I mean, sure.
I mean, Connor thinks that Heather thought this was a good idea.
Oh my god.
Look.
Now
no matter what I say, you're gonna end up doing it. You're Cubs. It's what I would have done.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, just don't be idiots about it. All right? Fine. Click.
Final call, guys. Are we doing this or not? I'm starting to get a bad feeling.
If you get a bad feeling about something, that means it's a good thing.
Actually, maybe we could all just go to the hospital.
Maybe. Because he has a point. We did kind of alert the hospice, and they might have destroyed everything.
Or they might not have destroyed everything yet, because I doubt they're going to destroy an old guy who's there on, like, hospice care.
I mean, records and stuff. Like,
oh, what the?
well, consider this too. We were just attacked, and I don't know for sure. I just have this nagging suspicion that what happened at the house is connected to the hospice, and if we go there, we're going to get ambushed.
Exactly. But that means that us appearing will be the last thing they expect.
Is it?
Do you think they'll expect us to go in there immediately after getting shot? And should do it through a stealthy means?
Here, I'll tell you what. let's just look through the Umber first to see if there's anything weird happening.
And if there is anything weird happening, we just scram.
Yeah. All right, let's do that. Let's just do that, and then we'll cross the other bridge when we get to it. Because if that was silver, and I think it was.
Out of character,
could they have?
Can I like Google?
Sorry, go ahead, Sejun.
Can I like Google like right now to see if like anything about whether like the Dartmouth Memorial was that
Absolutely.
whether they were also robbed as well? Can I Google?
Give me a quick roll, just simple one. Give me a, you know what? How about a wits computer difficulty 5?
Which computer difficulty 5?
I really should have taken.
I got 2 successes.
Well, that's interesting. Okay.
I really should have taken the common sense merit.
This is what you find. The Mark Wentworth House. Mark Wentworth House, known as the Government John Wentworth House, is a historic house at 346 Pleasant Street in Portland, Massachusetts. Built in the 1763, it was notable for its fine Gregorian finishes and its associations with leading political and economical figures of the 18th and 19th century Portsmouth. The house was listed in the National Registry of Historical Places and has since and it has since the early 20th century been part of a senior lair program.
Just that. I mean, I kind of Googled it.
You know what? Give me another roll. Intelligence occult.
Intelligence occult. Same difficulty or difficulty 6? 6. Okay, let me look it up. 2 successes again.
You know what? I'm feeling quite generous today. You find a page in Occult Weekly. Mark H. Wentworth House is known for the chronically invalid. Began as a facility to care for the aging and was privately owned up until the 1990s. It's now open to many state care patients. However, in the last 20 years, both patients and staff had reported the feeling of not being alone. Locked doors opening, footsteps, objects that move around, and other spooky buildings. Spooky feelings.
So TLDR is haunted.
Sounds like my sort of place.
Haunted. Well, if fucking werewolves and shit are real, then I guess it's just our luck that there would be ghosts there.
You know what? Nisha talked about getting Heather to help us control the spirits. Maybe this is what she meant.
I thought maybe that. I think isn't there a difference between spirits and ghosts?
Who cares? They're both spiritual things. Let's call up Heather and ask if there is a difference.
I mean, I text. No, I don't text. Never mind, because that wouldn't translate well.
Call up Heather.
Ring. Yeah.
Hey, is there a difference between ghosts and spirits? And either way, can you help us control the ghosts of a nursing home or spirit home? Or no, spirits of a spirits of a nursing home.
Wanna run that by me again? Run that by me again.
Are ghosts and spirits the same thing? And Misha said you could help us control spirits, so can you help us control spirits of a hospice home?
Aren't you the third?
I am, but he said that you could help us specifically.
I can turn around.
Alright. I see you making fun of me in the Twitch chat, Logan.
The slash ringing, the hash thinking, the slash ringing.
She stays on the line with you. Where are we meeting?
A block away.
Yeah.
There's a Dunkin' Donuts. Let's go there.
Yeah, let's go to Dunkin' Donuts.
There's a Dunkin' Donuts not too far, and as the night starts to creep in, probably about 7 o'clock, it's a little bit past sundown. 8 o'clock. The Dunkin', as it's expected to be at any quiet New England town on a Monday, no less, is, well, not exactly packed. There's people coming in and out, having their 7 p.m. coffee, a couple people inside, older individuals sharing a story in a newspaper. Outside is Heather by the time you already pull up.
Okay.
She walks. She's waiting on the door for you to come over here. To answer your question, you approach. She's in her glabro form, healthy 6'7", 6'8", looking at the rest of you. Couple eyes look by. One person in a Celtics uniform looks at them and says, "Oh," as he passes on, wondering if he walked into a pickup game for maybe the Maine Red Lobsters, the local affiliate, perhaps, or if it's just a bunch of tall, scruffy individuals. Heather shakes her head. For the record, spirits technically are ghosts,
Nice.
but we call them wraiths if they've come back to the land of the living after they've died.
Wraith.
Yeah.
That sounds ominous.
They're not exactly spirits of the triad. It's hard to judge what or where or what they do. Sometimes they stink of worm. Usually they have a goal. But if you think it's a wraith, only use your claws.
Don't use, say, guns or anything.
Guns ain't gonna cut it, kiddo.
Would my Labras?
Maybe.
What can a wraith do to people, or to us, I guess?
Most notably, animate a corpse. Throw things around, cause some massive disturbances, hallucinate that the whole room is on fire and force you to jump out of it. There was this really weird incident I heard in LA of this Holbrook hotel that just people keep talking about.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I heard they're converting that one into an asylum.
Like the
Like
nightclub?
Yeah.
I always wanted to go to that nightclub.
Yeah, I think they bought it out a few years ago.
I really want to go to that nightclub.
why would you call it a nightclub? Never mind.
I have never been to a nightclub in America.
If we get out of this, you, me, the kids, we're gonna go to that nightclub.
Nice.
Sure.
Okay.
So, if that's the case, I don't know about this. Like, isn't there that rule in the in our society that we're not supposed to reveal ourselves, right? To the humans.
Yeah.
If we go into this place and the weird stuff starts happening, isn't that gonna in a hospice?
I mean, ghosts aren't people.
I mean, they might cause a disturbance. Is my point.
You don't know it's a ghost. You don't know what you're getting into. So what's the harm? It could be a goddamn mummy in there for all you know. Just go in, look around.
But I mean, I thought you weren't in there. You're out here with us.
For fuck's sake. I thought just go in, Don't touch anything. You're probably okay.
Until we find whatever files we're looking for. Or whatever. Are you and Desmond gonna be okay at the hospital?
She just stares at you. This is a woman who wears a half calf flak vest. One side of her hair is shaven and pulled back into a ponytail. And she looks like she could snap your neck in two in the time it would take you to blink twice. She stares you down as you ask, "Are you going to be okay?" That is her answer.
I just say, I'm concerned, okay?
You know,
She
I-
smells
And also,
I look at Connor and
Desmond
say,
was
like,
Desmond was this close to getting shot too. I'm worried.
She tilts
I
off
look
to the
at
side and spits.
I've empathy
I'm
too.
more worried about whoever crosses her path.
Yeah.
We're not immortal. Connor has empathy too, alright?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So if we don't call back each other in like an hour, we go save the other.
Right?
Deal.
Deal.
Yeah. All right. So you can help us with spirits or whatever in the area.
Go into the
Misha
Umbra,
said-
Sabrina.
All right. Is it safe to do that in the middle of a Dunkin' Donuts? I mean,
We'll do it. We'll do it when we get closer there, probably.
Find an alleyway, slip into the Umbra, talk to a couple spirits,
all right.
bribe them if you want. Get in, get out. If you have an opportunity, take it. Or
If not, leave.
leave.
All right. So before we do that, would I have brought my like Labras and like Desmond's car or anything, or is that probably back at base?
I'm going to say you have it.
All right. So I'll make sure I have that on my person before we hop into the Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You ready, guys?
Sure.
Yes. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm ready.
You guys going to walk over?
Walk over to the alley.
Yeah.
Alleyway, we have our phone trick thing we could do.
Oop, wrong one.
Sure. Yeah, could do that.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Time
Let's
to-
go. Let's go get some revenge.
Yeah.
Also information.
Information.
Let's
Mostly.
let's
information.
prioritize information.
You
What's
walk
the
over in the dead of night. It feels uncomfortable. There's no moon above, nothing to look at, nothing to guide you. These are old New England homes, classic Victorians that loom high in long angles overhead, slanted roofs to keep the snow out. You walk down the street of downtown Portsmouth, outside of Pleasant Street at Wentworth Street, till you reach this fabled building. Something about it, something doesn't feel quite correct, but here it is.
I'd like to peek through the Umbra before we pop over.
Difficulty 7.
Before you jump.
One success.
All you need is one.
Ah.
Gonna peek on through. Anything special?
Just trying to make sure it doesn't look like we're about to step over into a spiritual minefield.
Whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to do this. Wentworth Senior Living. A lot of construction going by, but they're all gone right now. In the Umbra, there's a few spirits walking around. A car materializes on one side. Spirits of stone roll around on the ground nearby. In terms of the house itself, it's still and silent. Maybe a patterned spider or two up near the corner weaving a web, casting its long strands down, trying to calcify reality. You'd have to go inside to see what's there.
Alright, I think it's safe to hop over.
Alright. Let's do this, I guess.
You need me to lead you guys over, or are you good?
I'll give it a try. What's the
Alright.
difficulty?
You just gonna go over?
Yes.
7.
Yeah.
Hop into like an alley, look at phone.
Thank you for saying the magic words before me just assuming you did it in the dead of night.
Yeah.
Gotta tell the storyteller these things, otherwise he's gonna think of the worst possible thing for you. Difficulty 7, my friends. I want everyone to make the roll. Please botch.
Don't
Oh
botch.
my god.
Ha! I didn't botch this time!
One of these days you will botch. And
I
when
already
you
I
botched.
didn't watch
When
either.
you botch a number roll, well.
I had the worst rollout of that because look at the like ones.
One day you will botch a number roll, and then I will laugh.
I've already listen.
Oh
I
my
already
God.
had a botch on a Umber roll this year.
My previous game, you had a botch on a number roll, and it almost cost a life, but that's a story for another day. Should have cost a life, but I will digress. Into the Umbra. It's a little lighter, almost twilight. Not quite sun up. Dawn, if you will.
Let's go in, I guess.
Well, first let's talk to the spirits that are around here.
Yeah.
Now, how are you
Yeah.
doing that? You have a couple options, Sabrina.
All right. So, like you said, there was like spirits all over the place.
Mhm.
All right. Which ones are like looking like nearest or most connected to the building?
Are you looking for one? Let's see here. Give me an Enigma's Wits roll. Difficulty
Enigma?
7. Anyone can make this roll.
Enigma.
Enigma wits.
I'm gonna want
Which
at least
Enigmas?
more
I
than
have one dot
success.
Enigmas.
As
I
a
have
third?
Witch and 3 Enigmas.
Okay, like I was looking through and nothing called for Enigma, so I figured it was like optional.
Difficulty 6 or 7?
Go with
Seven, I
6.
think.
Go with 6. I'm
So-
being kind.
okay.
6. Okay.
Oh, that's a crit. That's 4 successes.
2.
I only got 2.
I'll say anyone that got the 2, but not the crit. There's quite a number of them. Communication spirits overhead. If you really want to get cute. Communication spirits overhead. Power lines. Spirits of electricity. Idly standing on top of a lamppost. Spirits of trees nearby that have stood the test of time and looked upon these ages for quite an era or two.
I have a question. You mentioned there was a stone spirit. You also just mentioned electricity spirit. Do
Mhm.
any of them notice me?
Many of their eyes look over. They do look upon the woven ones.
I'll walk over to the tree spirit first.
Well, specifically would they notice my spirit heritage, which I don't think Connor knows about yet. I don't think he's really realized that he has it.
Oh, they do. So Sabrina's gonna walk over to a tree. Hi,
Alright.
tree.
Yeah, I'll walk up. Just hello, spirit.
Hi, Zuko.
Hi, Sab's here.
Shaking my head. You can't see that. The tree leaves seem to sway, shift a little bit, as if acknowledging your presence without saying a word.
I know that there is probably lots of corruption at this place that you don't like, and if you can help us to, or give us any information you can that would help us in going in there and helping find or stop this corruption, it would probably benefit all the spirits here.
There's silence. For a long time, there's silence. More than enough silence for you to make a roll.
Uh,
Charisma occult.
Charisma occult.
Tip 6. I want a couple of successes. I love the weird rolls that make sense.
Yeah.
One day there will be strength medicine or strength enigmas or something.
Strength science.
Diff 6.
Strength science I would use in some cases, like saying having to pull out a bullet from someone or reshape a bone. 2 successes, you said?
Yes.
I wanted 2. You look out to that tree limb. One of the ones at the bottom. It seems to raise up and up and up. At the very end of it seems to be a little less leaves. A couple of them have grown dull, wasted, unwatered, and rotten. The very tip of that limb extends out like a long, hooked finger. It seems to point directly at the building. Not the first floor, not the second floor. Up to the third. The attic.
All right. Thank you,
So-
Mr. Spirit.
Huh.
So we need to look for the attic.
Also, I just realized I had plant heritage.
Oh yeah, that too.
Why did you roll with an additional 2 dice for your spirit heritage? 1 dot, actually, sorry.
Sorry, I just
Nick-
realized that.
Next time you roll the dice, add an additional dice.
Yeah.
But, you know what? I think this tree likes you.
All right.
The tree recognizes you as one of its own. You are as tall as a tree.
Hey, that works out.
Somehow it worked out.
All right.
Maybe we should ask the spirits if they know of any danger inside.
Okay. Do you know of any danger, tree spirit?
Roll it again.
All right, with my spirit heritage.
Yes, please. Add additional dice.
All right. Charisma plus occult. That's now 7 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Greater than 6.
The tree doesn't speak. It does, however, wrap some of its limbs closely around itself. And it shakes as if worried, as if concerned, as if it's seen some of the horrors, but it cannot speak of them.
Thank you. We'll keep this in mind.
What you guys gonna do?
So we have to head up to the attic.
Want to ship to Kranos?
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah,
Let's
I'll ship to Kranos. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shift to Krinos.
I have made a note. Everybody's in Krinos.
Earlier I had forgotten to switch to Hamid on my sheet, but it looks like the rolls I had made since then didn't rely on anything there. So thankfully that was all good. But I'll try to keep better track of that.
All right. So
Now, are you going straight in through the front door?
I would.
let's try the front door.
13 feet
let's-
through, right?
Let's
we,
like
we can
scout
try
it.
to jump directly into the third floor, right?
We should try to like scout it.
Answer your question, Seijun. Possible. In Krynos form, if you turn your attention, class, to page 271, you get a vertical leap of about 4 feet. Believe it or not, your Hispo is a little bit higher at 5 feet. So strength plus athletics. Difficulty, we'll say it's a little bit colder, it's a little uneven. We'll say, we'll go at 5. If you're trying to jump to the second floor, we'll say that's probably about maybe 20, 25, 26 feet. If you're at about 10 feet tall now, that's probably about maybe, you know what? I'd say it's a difficulty 5. You need 4 or 5 successes to clear it perfectly. Maybe 3 or 4, be able to climb up. Very possible with a difficulty 5.
Strength and athletics.
I'm going to say strength athletics if you choose to do that.
That's an option, but I
think we might be best trying to just break down the door and head in.
Maybe we could like bypass a step if we can.
Is there
open.
is there a way we could try to detect any of that worm stuff?
Oh yeah, I'll sense worm.
Difficulty 8.
8 in the Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That either means that there's nothing or there's a worm thing that's really good at hiding.
Either way, we're probably not going to die.
Oh, you poor sweet summer child.
I don't like this idea anymore. The ST is
2
laughing at
successes.
us.
She get 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You close your eyes and attune yourself to the world. At first glance, you would have thought nothing of it. But there it is. Like a smoker that's tried to badly conceal their habit, only smoking when their significant other isn't in the room. It's there. It's a stink. A taint. Something's done a very good job of using the Febreze, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, seems good to me.
Roll me charisma subterfuge.
What's my role again? Charisma, empathy,
Charisma empathy.
diff 6.
6 for 6.
I take it feigning innocence doesn't come here.
Oh, I'm gonna say it does.
All of us?
If you'd like to roll against her, by all means.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6.
3
She's
successes.
making a clear lie.
3 successes. Damn it.
0 successes.
Sabrina, call your feelings.
Just how could you like assume I would ever purposely lead you into danger in such a scenario by withholding information?
Out of character. It's looking like Misha's at least Misha's mean, but at least he's honest.
I look blindly at Sabrina and just wordlessly try and leap straight to the window. Second floor.
Oh god, if he's gonna do it, then I will, because I don't want us to split
One
up.
person at a time. Strength, athletics, diff 5. I want at least a couple. I said I was looking for 5 to clear it without a fact. 3 or 4 is what's going to take to just climb it.
Damn it! 2.
Someone else say they were jumping?
I'll try it. Huh.
Give me a dex. Give me. Where do I want to make you roll for those? Give.
Oh, I thought it was strength athletics. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it was it. Is that not what that is? It's
That,
strength
yeah,
athletics.
I rolled strength athletics.
You give me one more roll. Give me. Give me a strength athletics roll to climb up.
Oh, okay.
I'll deal with Connor or with SJ in a second.
Huh, not a botch, but
Not a botch, the crit. Crit with a failed botch. Actually,
10, 6, 1, 1, 1, 1.
I'll let you re-roll that.
That's us.
Re-roll that.
oh, with a.
I'm gonna
just
say a
straight-
crit when you still botch is a re-roll.
Oh, so just straight up re-roll the whole thing.
Straight re-roll the thing. I'm gonna be nice.
Okay.
Oh,
That one's a true fail. You managed to fall as well. Both of you reach up, you have it in your hands, you grab the end of that building, and then, one after another, both of you cause the gutters to bend, to twist, and you land down with a building shaking thud. There's
Ugh.
activity inside. Things are swirling.
Was that still diff 5? I'm sorry.
Should have been dip
So-
5, both of them.
Cool. Swirling. Okay, I look to Seijun and I help them up. Help ourselves up.
Mm-hmm.
So we failed to get in, and there's stuff in there that knows we're outside.
Back up. Back up.
Just go through the front door.
I don't want to fight on their terms, whatever's. If there's something in there. And I look at Sabrina, who's. Lilith is currently not here yet, but I will sort of glare at her and say, if there's something in there.
Do we try to jump again?
No, I try to help. I helped them up. I helped each other up.
I mean, I said, like, do we try and clear that window again?
We could. Is the thing? Are the things swirling inside when like moving towards us?
Let's see here. You can't tell. How about that?
Let's try again. Seijun, why don't I don't know, boost you up?
Good idea.
Yeah.
Seijun,
Yes.
roll it again. Add. Is it just one of you? Add 2 dice.
Connor
to one
is
of you.
boosting me up, I
If
think.
it's just one of you helping each other, add 2 dice to your roll, Seijun.
I'll say I'm just watching and seeing how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
2 dice, difficulty 5.
You did say.
I got 4 successes.
Give me a strength athletics roll. You managed to
Difficulty
jump
6?
right up. Yep, strength athletics div 6. You managed to jump right up. It's close. You managed to
And I got 2 successes.
grab on to the gutters. With a burst of strength, you pull yourself up. You're on the roof.
I'm on the roof. Do I see any spirits on the roof?
No spirits on the roof.
I think I'm going to
Whoa.
try again.
There's a
I'm
small...
gonna try and reach a hand.
Reach down.
Reach for Connor if he tries to jump over.
Connor, it's probably not as easy as jumping, but it's not as easy as getting a boost, but difficulty +1 to your roll. Diff 6.
+1, diff 6 +1, okay. Wait, oh, there it is, +1. 3.
You know what, I'll let you have it. Roll strength, though. Strength
Just straight up strength?
Strength athletics.
Oh, okay. 2.
You managed to pull him up. Two guys are on the roof. One on the ground.
I think the roof may cave in, but we'll see.
It's fine. Structurally sound. This world's a little different.
True.
I'm going to try to.
Can we help her with the 2 of us? I both
One
reach
hand
out a
or
hand.
2?
1 hand per each, I guess.
Yeah.
Add 2 to your dice pool, Sabrina.
Choose my athletics plus strength.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Diff
Let me actually plug this in because I know there's like 4 modifiers on this now. Alright, so that's strength, athletics, and it's a diff 6 with a chew modifier on top of the other stuff.
Yep, add 2 dice. Alright, I'm going to say you managed to... I'm going to do this. This is not your roll. This is their roll. Both of you just roll strength. Diff 6. Connor, SJ, roll strength. I want a couple
Just
successes.
Alright.
I take it it's the huge size doing that.
Yeah.
3 successes.
1 success.
I'm going to say, Seijun, you almost drop her. Huge guys actually helps you here. You managed to just... You're a little bit taller. Your leg muscles are a little bit stronger. You're also a little bit heavier. Both of you managed to reach up and grab her, and together I'm taking 4 successes. You managed to pull her up onto the roof with a heavy thud.
I look at Sabrina and I kind of growl and I said, "So nothing in there? Are you sure?"
Sure enough. And I'm
Check
going
the
to
attic then.
I'm going to take my Labrys and try breaking down the like roof, like breaking open a hole for us.
So if you look up on the roof, there's quite a few windows. You can actually see them up here for the third floor.
Yeah.
They have covers over them. The shades are down. Blackout curtains, not a drop of light to go through. Are you knocking in a window?
Oh, I was just going to break in the like top roof, but sure, break in a window.
You can not break through the roof. You can break through a window. If you want to break through actual physical wall, I want to roll.
Yeah. I'll try the wall since I do have the axe. I'll make sure to apologize to the axe in advance, though.
You know what? Strength and larceny. How about that? Diff 6.
Nice.
Strength, larceny.
there are weirder rolls, I think.
Yeah.
If it makes sense.
Oh wait. Strength, larceny. No modifier.
None.
All right. Oh wait. Oh, that's a botch, I think. Oh wait, no, it's not.
Oh,
How
no.
much? Oh, you got the 8.
Oh.
The axe gets
Jesus.
stuck inside of, well, the building. Does not want to come out.
Try and like pry it out, I guess.
You managed to pry it out, but it's got a big chunk of plaster. It's going to take a little time for you to move it, clean it up a little bit before it's in fighting condition again. But you can see a little bit through.
Can I swivel around to check our surroundings, see if there's anything, any spirits nearby in the street are watching us, or if there's any disturbance nearby?
You're going to look around.
Yeah.
Difficulty 6 base. You can reduce it as you will with sight improvements. Perception, occult.
What can I also see through that crack?
I reduced it with sight, with my keen sight.
Very good question. So, who wants to go first?
Connor probably.
Connor notices that yes, there's quite a lot of quote unquote eyes on you. Looking around. Looking around, electrical spirits seem to sort of direct your way, vibrating and flowing your direction. The trees seem to tilt over as if trying to listen in for every one of your little movements. Little earth like jagglings wander on the ground, field mice, squirrels. They pay no mind to you, though they would not pay much mind to you if you were right in front of them. But most of the spirits seem to be looking on intently.
I do mention that we do have a bit of an audience. I don't think they mean us harm, but... I guess... So whatever, if anything out there is watching and heard us, if there's something in here, like a ghost or something, then it may have heard us too. In fact, I almost guarantee it heard us.
I don't know.
So, looking in?
Yes.
Inside, well, inside there's movement. There's hands pushing up against something. There's not much else, though. Inside is a blank attic, unfurnished, unloved. You can almost feel the dust from neglect. But there's hands. In the middle of the attic is an individual in a tight box, though you can't quite see it. They have their hands pushing on something like a mime. They seem to be screaming, but not saying a word.
Can I peek through into the real world?
You know the roll for that is
Gnosis. Sorry.
Gnosis Diff 7.
7. I just wanted to double check it was still 7.
Two.
Yes.
You actually do manage to see a similar situation. The umbra in the attic is blank, not much of anything. There's some basic amounts of, dust in the individual. In the real, however, it's a little bit more occupied. In one corner, there's some papers, there's some boxes, but where that individual was, this quote unquote boxed up fellow, sits a gurney. It's no different than that would use to wheel someone around in a hospital. They're on their back, looking up to the sky, and they're there.
I'm going to sense warm again.
Roll it.
Roll it. That's perception plus occult, isn't it not?
Mm-hmm. 6.
Much easier right here.
Are you specifically targeting something?
I'll target like inside the room through the crack if I can.
The room smells a little worm taint. Are you specifically smelling this individual?
I will.
In the umber or in the real?
Real.
What'd you get?
2 successes.
I'm gonna let you have this as a cost.
Alright.
Do you want to take it?
Yes.
So I don't do this very often, but I think this is important. So at a cost means I don't think you had enough successes to do it, but I'm gonna let you have it because it's an important point, but it's gonna cost you a little bit.
Alright.
The room smells stinky. The individual itself, this passed out, this unmoving, this unblinking individual, doesn't smell tainted. Your cost, you'll see later.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
To recap, in the real, individual on a gurney, propped up on their back, face to the roof, can't see their eyes. In the Umbra, looks kind of similar. Greek nose, bushy Greek eyeballs, maybe in their 30s. Much more lively in the Umbra. They seem to be pushing ahead, hands as if they were a mime trying to push out of a box.
Yeah. Alright, guys. I got a confession to make here.
What?
Alright. That room smells like worm taint. If you guys want to not check it out now, go. But I'm planning on going in there and seeing what we can find.
Oh, great. Well, if you're gonna go in, I guess we're gonna go in too.
Jumping all at the same time.
I would
Wait,
rather.
can we?
On the one hand, I'm cautious, but I'm not gonna let one person go in there alone.
Alright, if you insist. And try breaking open a window with the Labris. Apologize to it in advance, of course.
Window break shatters. Loud, crackling. You're able to squeeze in.
Sorry, glass spirit.
I'm going
Not
to...
how it works. Fine. Not everything is a spirit, but you know what? Fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going to shift to Hamid and then try Gnosis back to the real world.
You're going to shift back to the real?
Yeah, in Hamid.
Okay. Roll for it.
Roll.
Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Don't botch.
Oh no.
Diff 7.
Just 7.
Not a but fail.
You walk right in, try to go through the umber, and you just right into your face. It's like watching Harry Potter go right through the wall in one of those Harry Potter movies, and they
9 3/4.
there we go. They try to go for platform 9 3/4, and they just face plant into the wall.
Second movie, I think.
There you go. Second movie. That's what I was thinking of.
Can I spend analysis to go through?
You can. It's the only way you actually can get through once you've failed it. Right on through is marked on your sheet.
Yeah.
5
You know,
and 6.
I'll make clear what I'm doing to them before I do it.
One
Alright.
on the Umbra that's in Hamid. What are the rest of you two boys doing?
Can I... So wait, to clarify, I know we did this before, but I just want to make sure. Can I also do the glance to the Umbra thing?
You can.
What's the difficulty? 7?
I believe it's 8.
8. Not a botch, but...
Can't botch in a peak.
You accidentally look backwards when you do a botch.
I accidentally throw myself into the astral plane and I get lost forever.
Actually,
Well-
yeah, that wouldn't matter.
Well, Seijun, do we follow suit?
I jump down. Yeah, I jump down too.
I jump down too,
You're going into the where?
into the room.
So you jump into the room. You're still in the Umbra, correct?
For now,
Yeah.
yeah.
Individual in front of you doesn't seem to recognize you. It's got wide eyes, horrified. Greek nose pushing firmly into a glass panel that you cannot see nor comprehend.
Glass panel?
I'm going to, before I do anything, walk over and see if I can't lock the door from inside this room.
You gonna do it stealthily, simply?
If there's no one else except that guy in there, I am going to walk over and do it.
Fine. No roll.
There.
Door is locked. Yeah, Connor, it's a weird sight. It's an individual, eyes frantic, bold, and wide. They seem to be like as if pounding on the door, pushing their hands flat up against something, as if they were trying to get in on a Black Friday sale. But there's no glass. There's nothing invisible. There's no saran wrap. There's no plastic. It's like a mime doing a bad impression.
I look at the guy doing that and I break the glass without hitting the guy.
A+ for creativity. As your hands try to touch and brush up against the glass, it feels weird. It feels strange. Give me a wits primal urge.
What?
Dip 6. 2 successes.
It's a fail.
Not a botch, not a fail. It feels odd. You can feel it firm, and it feels very strange. That's it.
This is weird.
I just take a look at the guy and I try to see if is he like whispering anything, mumbling under his breath, or is he literally just like moving like a mime and saying nothing?
Moving like a mime, saying nothing. Mouth goes open and closed as if he's struggling to breathe. As if he's trying to scream. Not a big guy, maybe 5 feet,
Yeah.
100 pounds. Right-handed. Maybe 37.
Is there some kind of Is there some kind of aura or something that I notice, or does he just look like a man?
You're gonna put your... You don't notice anything. Absolutely nothing. Well, actually, give me a roll. Give me the same roll.
Sorry, wits and primal urge.
Which primal urge? Dip 6.
Ooh,
Is that a crit?
Ooh,
No.
no,
not
no,
a bit, but it's 5 successes.
I
The best.
successed it.
You put your hand on it.
Sure, yeah.
The best way to describe it It's firm, it's solid, and something about it tells you this isn't right. You've smelled the worm before. You've probably even seen little elements of the weaver. This feels like the inverse of that, not the wild. You might best describe this as the absence of wild. Sabrina,
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
what are you up to?
All right. As soon as like I lock the door, turn around, is the guy awake or anything?
Are you going to check?
Yeah,
Give me. Do you have a dot in medicine?
I do not.
I'll let you have a choice here. Choice time. You can roll. We'll say wits and primal urge, or you can roll a very high perception. Perception. I'm gonna say I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Perception survival. A very high perception survival roll.
I'll go with wits plus primal urge.
Difficulty 7.
I'll also spend a willpower.
Good call.
I am down to 4 willpower. So that is wits plus primal urge. That's 6 dice, just 7.
If you do very good here, you're gonna get the opposite of a long description.
Oh no.
I'll re-roll that 2, 3, and 6.
So already, you make it 2 successes.
Yes.
I'll take 2 successes. I think that's fine with a willpower roll. You reach over. What are you doing? Like touching his skin, touching his face?
Like grabbing him, shaking him a little, like checking his face too, I guess.
It's a cold touch. Very faint. You reach in. You grasp him. No resistance. And after a moment or two, you realize what's wrong. There's no pulse.
I'd like to peek back through the Umbra and like double check that he still looked alive in that.
Roll for it. I believe. So. The Gnosis roll is actually, you know what? From Earth to the Penumbra here. Do it at difficulty. I'm being nice. It's difficulty 8. It technically should be a 9, but I'm going to be nice. Still there. Still kicking. Still pounding. Still in horror. Mouth gaping up and down like a fish.
I'm going to pull out my phone, text like a group chat of Misha and Heather, say I have a guy who's dead here in the real world and kicking and screaming in the Umbra.
I'm going to have a very weird roll.
Oh my god.
I'm scared.
Do either of you have technology and or occult?
I have a cult, and I have 1 dot of technology.
I have occult and 0 technology.
Okay, roll me your occult plus technology. If you have 1 success, it means that your phone has been, quote unquote, retconned to be attuned to work on the Umbra.
This is literally just a 1d10 then, because unless I don't have any skills in
50-50
technology.
shot.
Well, I mean, I was in the real world when I texted.
Well, do they have their phones?
Well, I mean, I texted Misha and Heather.
Oh, I thought you said the when you meant group chat. I thought you meant like your group.
Oh, yeah, I meant like just put Misha and Heather in a group chat and
Well,
send there.
theoretically, even if we were all in a group chat, if it didn't work, it wouldn't reach Connor and Seijun probably in the Umbra unless we did the roll, but it would probably reach the other 2.
Final spell anyway.
If you text the other two,
I'll say I can throw them in.
oh, we'll get back to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
If you text them, what are you texting them?
I'm just texting them. Found a guy who's dead in the real world, just kicking and screaming in the penumbra.
1 minute, 2 minute. Heather goes, pictures?
Send her like the picture of him and say like he's kicking and screaming against some glass in the penumbra.
4 minute, 5 minute. Misha finally responds. That's not possible.
Also, since it took like 5 minutes for those two things, could I have been like looking through the room while I'm waiting?
Misha texts back, is the spirit trying to enter its old body?
Did it look like that?
It looks like a mime.
Yeah.
Text a minute later, did someone bind the spirit to its old body? ... A minute later, poorly.
Text back. I can't tell. It looks like he's screaming noiselessly against some glass. ...
Who is this person?
Alright, I'm gonna look around and see if I can't find anything.
You don't have investigation.
Yes.
Hold that thought. Connor, SJ, what are you up to?
I look at Sejun and I whisper, Do you think this has something to do with the curtain?
Not impossible, but I don't know why this particular place would be a problem.
Can I look out the window and look up at the sky in the Umbra? What do I see if I do that?
Outside's the sky.
Is there anything? Is there any material that tells you that, like, in the penumbra, does the sky look any differently? Does it look brighter or something?
Not particularly.
Does it look like any of those swirling veins that we saw when we went to the border of the curtain?
Not that you can see. If you squint, maybe a little bit to the east, you're just close enough to the edge of the ocean where you can sort of see their swirling shape.
This doesn't make any sense.
Do you think maybe this is the wrong room to look for stuff?
I don't know. This is the only room we've been in so far. And, I mean, this doesn't look normal. Even for the Umbra. And I'm going
to look to see if the patient has like a name tag or something.
Yeah.
If you're on the Umbra and you're doing it, give me a perception occult. If you're in the real doing it, give me a perception primal urge.
That
perception occult. Difficulty 6?
That would be you.
Alright.
Difficulty 6 for both of you. No bonuses. Can't reduce it. Don't care what your form is. Connor, you do get a feeling. It's sort of similar. You didn't touch the edge of the curtain, but it kind of feels a little similar.
Sejun, I can't shake the thought.
This is related to the shadow card.
I mean, look at him. He looks like he's trying to get out of a box. Like we're trying to get out of the curtain.
That's what you say, Sabrina. We'll say that. You find that stapled to the bottom of his gurney.
Did you send me something?
Not yet.
Oh, the form you have on the Twitch?
You should have it now.
Oh.
This is Robert Jones?
Oh.
Does Seijun actually say that?
I think Satan got 3 successes, so he... I don't know, he says
I'd
that.
say yes.
So this is the guy we're looking for.
Alright.
No medicine,
Okay.
right, Lilith?
No.
Can't help you.
Yeah. I'm going, since they haven't come back through, I'm going to pop back over into the Penumbra
Roll 7.
for all 7.
Don't
This is a bad
fail.
idea.
Don't fail. Don't botch it.
Don't fail. Oh my god, thank god. Thank the stars. Thank Fenris.
Snap, you're right through.
Plus Pegasus. Alright, and I see, like, the glass box thing still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, like, does it go right above him, or, like, does it go out a little bit to the right and left, too?
You'd have to feel around and try it.
Yeah,
I would warn Sabrina of what I felt and saw, and I say I think this is connected to the shadow curtain, but I don't understand quite yet how.
I'm going to try and whack it with my Labrys.
Oh,
You're going to whack the
man?
box with the whackers?
Yeah, I'm going to try and, like, hit a corner with the Labrys.
oh boy.
Okay.
Strength melee, diff 7. Diff 4, because it's just a straight attack for an unmoving object.
Oh my god.
Strength
my-
melee.
I mean, you could botch it and the handle goes off and kills you.
Prepare yourself. Prepares for combat.
Oh no.
I've had worse botches.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
You rear back, still in Hamid, right?
Oh yeah, 1 second, did I forget to change my form? Oh yeah, I did.
You're fine. You rear back like you're about to take a nice baseball bat swing on it. And you reach forward and clang. You leave a nice gaping wound. It looks a lot like wood being split from an old tree. And then bit by bit, almost as soon as you move away your blade, you can see the edges creeping together at the tightest points. It's like watching a wound slowly heal together, sped up. The motion image sped up to on high.
Alright.
It's like Gimli.
Do you
Be like,
think
what are we
maybe this is
waiting
the
for?
person that we need?
Do I know if the rite of cleansing affects Weaver stuff too?
Intelligence straight up.
Intelligence straight up,
One
just...
success, diff 6.
Alright.
You don't know that.
Oh no.
You don't know if it does or doesn't.
Let's pop back over to the real world and
You're gonna
ask
okay.
Misha.
Okay, if we're gonna do that, I'm gonna switch to Hamid first, just in case.
Diff 7.
I will also switch to Ahmed.
Diff 7.
Of course.
As much as I've been popping in the Umbra, oh my god.
Okay, Connor. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Oh
switch.
no.
I'm going to step to the other side. Diff 7.
Seijin, what are you up to?
I'm also like switching that. Difficulty 7, right?
If you both get stuck,
What
I
the
swear.
So, Connor, you come over. Seijun, you come over. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the gurney, I guess, and also wondering where Sabrina is.
Who's Sabrina? What's Sabrina?
Sabrina?
What's Sabrina? Who is Sabrina?
Where'd Sabrina go?
Oh.
Say June? What? Oh god.
Did she get stuck?
I guess. Fuck. Okay,
What do we do? What do we do?
text Misha, Heather, text someone. Text Misha. Tell him what we
Okay.
found.
Okay, I'm texting Misha. Sabrina got stuck. What do we do?
Tell them what we found. Tell them our theories. Tell them everything.
We
Honestly-
found Robert Jones. We've got the shadow curtain. It kind of looks similar to the shadow curtain situation. Blah blah blah.
Jesus Christ.
Ah,
It's now Lilith's turn to experience this.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Are you gonna text back? What did you do to her?
she got stuck while she was trying to ship from the Umbra to the real world. I think. What do I do? Pull her back out?
There's a. You ever see that, like when you see someone typing,
And they keep typing, and they keep stop typing, and then they keep typing again.
they keep typing. Shit.
Oh.
Did he ever teach us what to do in this scenario?
Did not.
He did not.
Oh no.
Heather replies coming.
Oh no.
Misha ends up calling you.
I received a call. Hello?
Hold on to that moment. Sabrina, you managed to go through from the Umbra to the real world relatively unscathed. You see the image in front of you of, well, this long, winding, white hallway. Pretty normal
like-
stuff. You're just going from one world to another. You ever see The Matrix?
I was thinking that scene from Dark.
What's dark?
It's a TV show.
Haven't seen it. Think of it as a long white hallway, unnaturally illuminated in white. Little doors, a little for you, on each side of you, the color of turquoise. Just walking casually down. It's pretty normal. You know, at the end of this hallway is, the exit. You think you maybe just went from one world to another and you probably just took a wrong turn. Pretty normal. And then you hear the sound of violin strings. It's like you're on hold for your favorite AT&T carrier and they want to upgrade your service. A brilliant, beautiful stringing violin. The finest Stradivarius. Absolutely magical. You keep walking. This is taking a little bit longer than what you expected. But you know what? These things happen. The music's really nice. The temperature is lovely. Air's a little stuffy, but what are you gonna do? You keep walking. You're a little slower. For whatever reason, you're Alice in Wonderland, and the hallway's a little bit shorter at this end of the hallway. You have to duck a little bit, then you have to hunch over a little bit, but you can see the end. It's almost in sight. Probably just a couple more steps. Keep going until you're almost on all fours. And then, before you realize it, you're not moving anymore. Your shoulders are crammed into one wall. Your back is firmly pushed into the ceiling. The entrance ahead is just so close. Just reach out, you can feel it. You look behind you and it's just as tight. You're completely stuck. How did you get this far? Has it always been this far? Maybe you hit a growth spurt again. How about that? The violin sound, though, gets a little louder, a little heavier, a little bit more beautiful. You're okay with this. This isn't terrible. This isn't bad. It's nice. You could just stay here for eternity. Till the apocalypse comes. It won't be so bad. What do you think so far?
Anyone have a deck of cards?
That's nice. Close your eyes, relax, and that's when the hot stink of warmth comes upon your face.
Oh no.
Eyes still shut.
Yeah.
It's nice. Firm, spritzing mist on your face. You could use this as a moisture. Just relax all day here. Nothing to do at all. Little thing bothers you. Yeah, you did have something to do. Wasn't it like, you don't need to do that. Another little tickle at your teeth. A little rub on the back of your nose. The violin sounds get a little off key, a little bit more fast paced, a little bit screaming. Your breath starts to get a little bit more panicked, a little bit tighter, a little bit heavier. Every fabric of your being doesn't want to move. It wants to be frozen. And just as you open your eyes, just as you realize that opening your eyes feels like a glacier moving to the moon, you see it. You can count the number of teeth on this creature. You can feel the number of eyes dripping moist. You can feel the mucus dripping from its tendrils. It bears down upon you as if giving a kiss. And that's the last thought you have for the time being.
Oh no.
So, Connor, you have a phone call.
Yes.
Hi, Connor, what the fuck did you do?
I did nothing.
What the fuck did you do?
Sabrina is stuck, I think, or something.
Okay, she can get out herself if she really wills it. She wants to get out. There are these things called pattern spiders. If she doesn't come out in 5 minutes, you're going to have to get her. If you were in a place of dark bullshit, you're fucked.
So I'd have to wait for 5 minutes?
You can try to get her out. She can get herself out after 5 minutes if she tries. It'll feel like 5 minutes for her because time dilation is bullshit.
Okay. I think we're in a really weird place right now, so I need to try and get her out.
Go into the Umbra. Don't go straight. Take a left. You'll see you'll see patterns. You'll see bullshit. Like strings. It's hard to explain. They're all cut through them. If there's a spider, it will run. I promise you.
Okay, don't go straight. Take a left. Got it.
Instead of stepping sideways to the right, step sideways to the left.
Yep, sideways to the left.
Diff 7.
And then go down, then go left again. Then go down, then go left again. Then go down, and then go left again. There's a staircase that will make this very easy for you just to go down and to the left, down and to the left. Keep following that staircase.
3 successes.
You're into the place where you go.
Does Sajin also hear this?
That's up to Connor.
Okay, yeah, I would briefly hang up with Misha and tell him my plan.
Just take a left, go down the stairs, take a left, go down the stairs, take a left, go down the stairs, take a left.
Down the stairs.
Down the
I
stairs.
just keep going.
Was it left or right?
Left.
You sure
Left.
it was left?
Left.
Left?
Left.
Down
Left.
and to the left?
Down to the left.
Down and to the left. Down and to the left. Give me a willpower roll.
Diff
6.
6. 3.
It wasn't a left, it was a right. And you've been
Okay,
going
back.
down and to the left, down into the left, and down to the left, and it stinks of worm taint, and you've been doing this for quite a long period of time.
I backtrack and
Up
Find
and to
my
the
way.
right, up and to the right, up
well, if I'm
and to the
going
right,
up, going up wouldn't it be up to the left?
up and to the left, up and to the right. No, it's up to the right.
Okay, yeah.
Up and to the right, up and to the
Yes.
right. You don't want to go back down to the left?
Exactly.
You sure?
Down to the left.
Down to the left
Me.
sounds so alluring right now, so wonderful, so... You,
No, I must find Sabrina. I have to find Sabrina.
you sure you don't want to go down to the left?
I'm not ready for spider time.
Sure, it's a wonderful spiral. Just keep going down and to the left.
No.
Down. Eventually, you do reach the apex of your stairway, and you take a right.
Mm-hmm.
A clump. More plastered, like stringing, than you could imagine. Enough. It looks like Spider-Man just wrapped up a car in its webs. You don't see any other critter. You don't see any other being. But this
Sabrina?
is a lot.
I go over to the clump and I start trying to tear the webs off.
Seijun, what are you up to?
I think I'm going to try and figure out whether if there's like an there if this if there I'm just going to try and figure out if there's like a floor plan for this right now.
In the Umbra?
I don't think I'm in the Umbra right now.
Nope, in the real.
Yeah. In the real world and like see if there's any floor plan on the room's door or on the wall or
Yeah, give me you have investigation?
yes, I have investigation.
Perception investigation, difficulty 5. I want success.
Perception, investigation, difficulty 5. What did I get? 1 success.
Nice.
You find a map in the attic. Looks like this.
Yeah.
I thought that said BDSM.
Enjoy your floor
Why?
plan. You found exactly what the storyteller prepared for. Sabrina!
Yes.
How were you?
From the sound of it, I'm just kind of chilling, enjoying the violins of the ominous celestial chorus.
A really nice sound, don't you think?
Yeah, I think I ended up like trying to jump through the penumbra and ended up next to Azathoth.
Wait till you hear the joke about the 3-hump camel. Connor, what are you up to?
Trying to tear through this webbing. I'm in Hobbit, so it's probably going slowly.
Pretty slowly. Really,
Can I,
really slowly.
can I switch to Kratos here?
I mean, it's your body. You can do whatever you want. I'm all about freedom.
I'm gonna switch to Kratos and try to rip these webs off.
I'm gonna call it a stressful situation. Give me a roll or spend a point.
I'm gonna spend a point. I have an extra rage. It's a temp rage, so I'm gonna spend that rage, and then I'm gonna switch to Kratos. And I start tearing through the webbing.
Strength
Does it
roll.
look like? Okay.
Could always botch it.
Let's hope I don't. Strength brawl. I'm just gonna do it as a straight roll here. Diff 6.
I gotta share that.
If it's diff 6, 3 successes.
3 successes. It takes you a bit by bit by bit, but you manage to pull off chunk after chunk of this webbing. After a while, you see an arm. It's not moving. Very, very, very still. You keep pulling off the webbing, and more of the quote-unquote packmate that you know starts to appear itself. Eventually, you are able to get the webbings off of her throat. Still in Krynos, right?
Me or her?
Her.
Oh, me?
Sabrina's in Hamid, I think.
In Hamid?
Yeah, I'm in Hamid.
Okay, I gotta update my sheet. Still, alright. Then you eventually get the webbing off of her throat, off of her face, off of her eyes. And she starts to hyperventilate as she catches back up with the real. For Sabrina, this may have lasted about 10 seconds. in 10 years, she'll never get those wonderful little stringing Stradivarius violins out of her ears. At least not for quite some time. So there's one thing that might be able to help that little thing. It's a rage roll.
Oh no.
Roll me 4 dice, difficulty 7.
4 dice.
I'm making this a little easier for you. Not possible. Probably about maybe a 15-20% chance of a frenzy. Not enough.
Oh wait, it only did 2 dice for. Let me roll 2 more.
It looks like it rolled all the dice.
Roll it again. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen?
Sorry, I just realized it said dice 2.
I think we had this problem before.
Yeah, you rolled 4. You're fine.
Oh.
You're panting. You're breathing. Your body and your mind catch up into the same timeline as one another. You have some questions that are not going to get answered right now. But you're there. Little thoughts of what you were doing moments ago with this Robert Smith come to mind. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sabrina, wake up.
What?
Breathe.
What year is it?
2019. Breathe. You're breathing like a train or something that's running out of fuel.
What's that even mean?
I don't know. Just breathe.
Do trains even use fuel?
Just breathe. Okay, we need to get out of here.
What? Where are we? Are we in one of those like Anazi places that Shadow Tracks talked about?
We're in the place between the real world and the spirit world. I think something went wrong. Misha told me that.
We were in the penumbra.
And then you tried to shift into the physical world, and you didn't come out. And we called Misha, and he said that I needed to help you. And I went in, had to go down some hallways. Then you were covered in all these webs.
So wait, are we in the penumbra or the real world?
I have no idea. We need to leave.
How do we get out of here?
Well, there's a staircase a little bit off to the left.
Yeah. Yeah,
Goes down.
Yeah.
You should take it. You should take it. You should take it.
No, we don't want to go down to the left. We need to get out of here.
Alright, so what, we head up to the left?
Out of character question, do we have to roll Gnosis again to get out of here?
I'll let one of you lead the way. One of you needs to do it.
I think I got this.
Yeah, I don't think you can roll any worse than you did.
I will say if you don't do good here, well, there's this wonderful staircase that goes down to the left.
Alright.
It feels very encouraging. You should take it.
What's the difficulty?
7. Down into the left.
Wen wants you to go down to the left in this case. Oh
no!
You manage to go right, and eventually you meet a nice staircase, and you start going down to the right to the staircase, and then give me a willpower roll. Diff 6. You managed to go maybe down about maybe 20, 30, 40 floors before you realize you've been going down to the left for quite some time.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Weren't you supposed to be not going down to the left? You're supposed to be going up.
Potter kept saying down to the left about something.
You should go down to the left more.
No, we should go down to the left. We need to go up.
I think you should be going down to the left.
Can I roll Gnosis this time?
Well, you have to go up and to the right once again, but yes, please roll Gnosis.
What does I fuck it up?
If
No.
Oh, no!
Fuck these
you
ones.
manage to go down and to the left again,
Uh,
and your brain starts to get a little bit fried.
Uh-oh.
You know, this whole Gaian thing's pretty stupid. You're in this war that you're never gonna win. What's the point of that? And this curtain thing, they got a pretty good gig going. I mean, certainly it's for a good cause, and I mean, you don't want to be on the bad side of history. I mean, only the good guys win, right?
I try to shake myself out of this and say we have to go.
I think I need a willpower roll diff 8 here. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep talking. I mean, this is... I could do this all day if I really, really wanted to.
I could do this all day.
One fucking success.
Technically, it's a crit. Technically, it's a crit. I'm gonna just play this out a little bit. Sabrina, give me the same roll.
Diff 8.
Mm-hmm.
Not a crit, but it's a success.
I'll let you. I want to have 2 willpower rolls successes here because I'm gonna be nice here. I mean, the Garu have this wonderful, terrible battle of good and evil, but at the end of the day, they get to die and the worm will triumph. I mean, you could just keep going down.
Yeah, I'm about to say that worm guy sounded like he has the right idea about now.
No, what are you talking about? He hurt your father.
I mean, you kind of hurt my father.
I didn't want to. He became the worm thing and attacked me.
Yeah, and then you crushed his skull like you were the mountain.
I was not myself. But yes. And I'm sorry.
None of that really matters, you know, because as long as you keep going down and to the left, it's all good. Everything is great.
I'm not giving up.
You know, it kind of dawns on you that maybe, just maybe, it's not exactly the worm that's the bad guy. They were the one that were, as the stories go, imprisoned by the Weaver. They were the one that simply hated the idea of being trapped. You'd be, well, Sabrina especially, you'd probably go crazy too if you were trapped as long as I was, right?
Yeah.
It's not so bad. It's not so terrible. All you have to do, roll willpower. Just say it with me now. Down and to the left.
Diff 8.
Diff 7.
Diff
7.
Down to the left.
I hate. Okay, it's just one.
One
No bother.
success.
Oh no.
Sabrina wants to go down to the left more. Connor, if you want to pull her, you're going to have to beat her in a strength roll.
I'm gonna try to pull her.
Roll strength. Diff 6,
Roll.
both of you.
Just straight shank.
Just strength save. If Connor
Difficulty.
wants to burn a willpower point, he can.
Difficulty
Otherwise,
6.
Sabrina, you're one roll away from walking the spiral.
Difficulty.
no.
What was it?
6 for 6. Strength for strength. 6.
Okay. Gonna declare it now. I'm spending a willpower.
Spend a willpower. Spend whatever you want. You could spend a point of rage to shift reflexively.
I'm already in Krenos too, so yeah.
Mhm.
I'm thinking about spending a willpower as a thinking character.
You can roll. You can spend a point of willpower. You can spend a point of willpower in your willpower roll.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a willpower.
To roll badly here,
I'm
with
gonna
Connor
re-roll-
getting a 0.
I'm gonna re-roll the 3, the 4, and the 4.
Good
Okay,
point. No,
One success.
that's 2 successes.
Tie goes to the defender in a 1 success here. The defender is the one not pulling. Which means, even though you're in Kryno, she manages to slowly draw you a little bit more down. Down.
Oh, no.
Down. And where are we going? Say it with me now. It's like school
Yeah.
class. Where are we going?
Down to the left.
Down to the
Oh, no.
left. Down to the left.
Sabrina, please come with me.
Down to the left.
Down to the left.
Down to the left.
Can I try to speak to her and try to
You could, of
convince
course,
her?
try to speak to her. You can do whatever you want. As long as you keep going down and to the left.
Charisma. Would this be a charisma roll?
Well, what are you trying to do? Role play it out, or you can tell me.
Oh my
Don't-
god.
Don't
what
call
am I
rolls.
doing? What am I supposed to do?
I'm trying to saying, Sabrina, we can't go down this path.
I mean, says who?
Says everything that we've been told about.
What exactly has Misha told us?
We've been told that the worm is killing everything.
Okay, but I mean, so far on the body count, that has mostly been on us.
Globally, universally, everything. There's no coming back from this. This isn't the life you... This... Going down there isn't the life you want.
I actually don't know what you say.
Sabrina, you're a compassionate person. Don't go down there. Don't lose that. I know you're angry at me, but I respect you. Please don't.
Just know the silence is just like full out of character. I do not know what to say right now.
Seijun and I need you. The world needs you.
But alternatively, just laying this out there. Alternatively, down to the left.
That's 995.
That's 2 successes. You hear a little call from somewhere in the back. Little voice in your head, Connor. Maybe it's your grandfather. Maybe it's a little older. Bring her back or kill her. If he falls, you have to do one of them.
Sabrina, this is a one-way trip. Whatever happens, it's a one-way trip. I'm begging you.
I'm going to ask if I can do something here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll like wits intelligence at like a difficulty or
I
something?
typically don't like players to call their rolls, but I'll ask what you're doing.
I'm just trying to like think like I just thought wits intelligence would be good for like realizing this would be a bad idea to keep walking. Because I am at a loss for what you say.
How about wits and occult?
Wits and occult?
And if you're really interested, no, just roll that.
Does this count as reflexive or?
This counts as reflexive.
Alright, so I can't.
Alternatively, though, down to the left. It's not that bad.
Oh my god.
What did you say the difficulty?
6.
6.
Alternatively, down to the left.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Just saying.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking like a couple successes. She realizes this is a bad idea.
Still gonna require 1 willpower roll.
All right.
This is a.
Oh.
That's
Oh
a double
my God.
crit. Yeah. 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 That's a double crit. So, you know what? Maybe down to the left is not. I'm still thinking down to the left is a great idea, but you might have alternative thoughts. I'll let you think them.
Yeah. She's probably realizing that Connor definitely has a point to what he's saying in the end. Even if she's like thinking like, really, is there any like wrong in doing this?
I mean, are you sure you're gonna trust the guy who killed your father?
I take it that's going to be a willpower roll.
Oh, you're gonna need a willpower roll here because I mean,
When?
apocalypse already happened. World's already dead.
Yeah.
All you're doing is deriving your spiritual closeness with the upcoming worm. And we're not so bad. The worm's original purpose was really just balance. Get rid of all this chaos, this excessive creation that humans bring about. It's not so bad.
Is there a way I
we
could? Is there a way I could help her roll? I don't think. Is there something?
Punch
I could
her
do
in
to
the
help
face and knock her out.
Holy God!
Just ends up rolling down into the left.
Rolling down to the left, both of you. All of
I'm
you.
gonna let. Okay.
You can invite Seijun down
I'm
to
just.
the left.
Also,
Connor.
I
Connor's...
want to.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I just want to make clear to the audience, like, I'm perfectly fine with this. This isn't like a jerk storyteller thing. I'll say I'm loving every second of this.
Yeah,
You're
this
gonna
is
have to
dramatic.
make a roll, and if you do not do good in this roll,
Yeah.
I am pulling a trigger. Now, I'll
This
let
might-
it up to you. Actually, I don't like having willpower rolls on willpower, but I'll let you burn a permanent point of willpower to get a success on this roll.
Oh my god.
Other than that, defeat.
Connor's going to continue pleading.
I'm going to just go with the diff 8.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Is
You
that
do
enough?
not fall to the spiral, though there will be some consequences for this. I told you earlier in the night,
Yeah.
Risk, there was a success at a consequence.
Oh.
You're going to be
Yeah.
stinky for quite a while.
Worm taint?
Sabrina, you're like, you know what? This down to the left idea, not the worst idea, but you, at the very least, owe Connor a little bit of time. Maybe you can look at this down into the left idea later. You know where it is. Maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. Maybe you can ask Misha. But for now, I guess you can put it in the back burner. Just for now. Besides, you still have to kick his ass later, don't you?
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind for an RP standpoint.
I'm just being a bad influence. You think as you wish.
No, I appreciate the bad influence. I'll say too many storytellers would not have gone this far.
I'm just saying, I mean, you can almost see the bottom
Yeah.
of the staircase. You can just almost, if you willingly want to go down, and to the left, it's there. But it's your call, your character. Walk up if you wish.
I am going to roll a single dice, and if it's a 1, I'm going down into the left.
Oh jeez.
Your
Oh
character.
Jesus.
Yeah, she goes back.
Up the stairs you go.
Let's go.
Fine. Back to the shadows I go.
Oh, that was fun.
That was good.
That was borderline traumatic.
This is why I say, don't ever botch a number roll with me.
I was gonna say, when, again, story for another time, but thank you for not doing this to me last time.
The time I did it with you, it was 2 in the morning on a Saturday.
Yeah,
I had nothing left, and I was also getting frustrated.
yeah. So thank you.
But you go up and to the right, and there's Robert Johnson or whatever.
Robert Jones. Are we in the physical world?
You're in the physical.
I switched down to Hamid.
I blankly stare at the two that returned.
Connor, or excuse me, Sejun, give me a roll. Perception, Primal Urge, diff 4.
Okay. This. I got 4 successes.
They're pretty stinky. As in, I have never smelled anything as bad as you. They smell almost as bad as the Black Spiral Dancers. It's up to you if you want to say anything or not, but just gonna denote that. Robert Jones, everybody.
What the happened?
Nothing.
She got stuck, and then we got lost, and then we heard horrible noises, horrible temptations.
I should have come with you. I'm sorry.
I don't feel good.
Let's just take this guy and leave. I don't think being here is
Well,
good.
let's see if his, like, trapped penumbra thing moves if we move his gurney.
So, someone is going into the Umbra again.
I'll do it.
No, I think we just need to glance while someone moves him.
Hey, let's face it, I have the best Umbra abilities here.
I mean, do you? Do
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, look, hey, is that a test?
By the way, when can we see which room we are in right now?
We're in the attic.
On the floor plan.
Oh.
You're in the attic. It's not in the floor plan.
Oh, it's not on the floor plan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like below us it might be the game room, or wait, no, that might be the main room. But who puts their master bedroom on the first floor?
Who knows?
On a long enough timeline, everyone's survival rate falls to 0.
That's the
is
stairway
what
to the
happens.
attic. You're probably
Oh.
right here.
Okay, we gotta leave. Take this
Alright.
Robert Jones guy with us. Let's leave.
Alright. Let's
Sure, I guess.
let's double check though that if it moves in the Umbra first.
I'm gonna glance through the Umbra.
And I'll
If
like
we watch again, I
Yeah.
am.
I'm just glancing. I mean, I can still theoretically botch. I don't know what glancing botches do. I don't think we can botch, actually. So what's
Yeah.
the difficulty?
You could botch. You could still botch. Difficulty, I said it's officially supposed to be a 9 for peeking from Earth to the Umbra as a max. It's 3 plus the current difficulty. I'm letting you do it at an 8.
Okay. Not a botch.
0 successes.
0 successes.
You look through the Umbra, all you see is a staircase. Nothing important.
Alright. I'll about to say, let's like push him a little bit in a direction and then like I'll peek through.
Gonna push him like maybe to the far edge.
Yeah, like so we can see if the thing's moving with him.
Mm-hmm. He is at the farthest edge of the attic.
Yeah. Diff 8.
Mm-hmm.
Please
Oh,
work. Please
when
work.
is it's Diff 8.
Diff 8, Diff 8.
Oh, sorry.
You look through past the staircase and into the individual. He's still exactly where you left him. Hasn't moved an inch.
Alright, so his thing does move with him?
No.
Oh.
The gurney moved. He hasn't moved at all.
I'm gonna call Misha.
Ring.
No, wait. I'm calling Misha. I'm calling Misha.
Calling me.
Hey Misha, you were right. Down and to the left is a great vacation.
Is that said in character?
No.
Okay. Who's calling him?
Sejun is calling him.
Sejun, give me good news.
The only good news I can give is that they came back.
Okay.
And basically, we've tried to move this Robert Jones guy and see if his like spirit box moved to the Umbra as well. It did not.
That means
I don't know what
he's
to do.
probably not tied. He's probably not bound to his body.
Would it do us any good to bring his body?
So you already might have been seen leaving your parents' house. You really want to run around Portsmouth with a body?
I mean, it's the middle of the night on a new moon.
That's true. I don't. Probably not.
Alright. We'll look around for some papers then and see what we can find.
Does Connor feel strange at all? Does he feel normal?
He feels pretty conflicted.
Conflicted.
Mm-hmm.
I guess let's look around, yeah.
Connor, if you want me to give it to you, Connor feels a little bit sense of hopelessness. If the world is already dying, why fight?
Can I... Actually, I don't think I can roll Ancestors more than once a session. Never mind. Let me double check.
Cannot roll it more than once a scene. I didn't let you declare what that was for.
It's fun.
Sabrina, just so I have this, what's your willpower at?
I think it's like a 3.
That's what I have.
No. Alright.
And Connor,
yeah,
I have
it's
it
3.
4, I think.
I have 4, yes, 4 willpower, I think.
Yep.
I have 7 permanent and 5 temporary.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I have 5 permanent, 4 temporary.
Time is ticking, my friends. What are you doing?
I don't think we should take the body with us. That might... It doesn't sound like we should... I don't know.
Then we should just leave?
Doesn't sound like it do much, but we should look around and see if there's any papers here, or maybe this is where they brought my dad's stuff.
One quick look here in this...
On a long enough timeline, everyone's survival rate falls to 0. I have no idea why this suddenly popped up on my screen.
Well, you didn't see that.
Okay.
I just one quick look around this room, and then we gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're
search-
looking
yeah,
around at the papers and boxes and stuff.
Yeah, I look for papers. I look for anything of note, anything that looks like it's unusual.
Give me a roll. Give me... If you have investigation, you can use that. Otherwise,
Can-
give me an alertness perception.
Alertness perception. Diff.
I'll use investigation.
7.
Diff 7.
Diff 7.
2.
1.
I got 3 successes.
Picking over between 1 and 3.
All of us.
Who got the highest?
2.
Sejun got 3.
Oh, I got 3, yeah.
3?
Yeah.
Let's see here. You find something shredded. I'll even share it with the class.
Okay.
Piece of paper. I'll share it with the class too.
Let me see if it's like...
I don't see it on Roll 20. I
It's
only
on
see
the
it on...
Twitch.
Yeah, I only see it on
Yeah,
the Twitch.
Twitch.
He dragged over another screen.
Oh, okay, the title is spoilers.
It's
Worked
burnt
out.
off if it's black.
Okay. December 15th, 2018.
Ah.
Do you know something happened at that time?
I think that was when those people went missing, or oh wait, no, that was when Robert Jones faked his death, or maybe died. I'm not really sure.
Worked without
Maybe.
next.
Old and ripped up, partially bleached and terrible.
There's no other shreds that may connect to this page.
From someone to, I think it was Robert Jones.
Looks like the 2 looks like an age. Or no, the 2 looks like an... No. The 2 looks like an... Maybe... No, that's an age.
Who got the next highest roll?
Me, I think.
Yeah.
You get 1 more. I think I'll take 2 successes tonight.
Oh, 1 more.
Hello, darkness, my old
From
friend.
age 10, 12, 2018 to P. Robert Jones transferred cold string. He's likely to die the next month at the moment of death. Stringed.
Cold stringed. Or strings. Or swings.
Who is H and who is P? the names. Martin, Robert Jones.
Robert from H to P. Who's H and P? Harry Potter?
Mm,
Roll frenzy. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. We should, I guess, take these and get out of here.
Yeah, there's no reason for us to be here anymore.
Yeah.
Let's leave.
Well,
get one more. Sabrina, she finds this. Don't look at the Twitch yet. Because of course it doesn't want to drag over.
From Jessica.
Warger Drun Gaian Kinfolk.
He lost someone recently. The Bane will find it to be so easy to leave no trance. Use him as an ambush.
Oh, I know what.
May I roll Frenzy?
Yes, please. Difficulty. You know what? Roll it with 6 dice. Difficulty 7.
Alright.
You've had a rough night.
Oh, thank God.
Just
1 success.
Wait, that wasn't 7. Oh, wait, no, it was 6 dice.
That's fine. Alternatively, I have a better solution for you rather than frenzying.
Yes.
You see, you're in the attic, and there's an exit to the attic just ahead of you, and all you have to do is just go down to the left.
No.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
that's literally the instructions. Well, it's literally down and to the left.
She looks at that. She's had a hard night. And then has to come to grips with that.
You said Robert Jones' body looked dead, or it was dead.
Didn't look dead. He was dead.
Calling Misha real quick.
If anyone has medicine and wants to...
I just realized.
Hi! Hello?
Hey,
Hi.
so this guy, you said that his body was probably or his spirit was probably attached to his body or something?
It's possible for someone to bind a spirit to a body. I've heard of some vampires doing it. I've heard of some Guru doing it, though they're really screwed up. It's not good to do that, and to do it to people is kind of screwed up, especially without the spirit's permission. It's something the Shadow Lords don't even... Whatever.
Alright.
Yeah, what?
Is there a way to free him or anything? Will the rite of cleansing do it, or like decapitation or whatever?
Decapitation? Not... You can try a cleansing, it's probably not going to work. Not really, if it's... You could try to summon it, but that's probably not going to work. Think.
I just don't want to leave him trapped like this.
You could try an exorcism, but that's not something we usually teach.
I mean, it is a lovely night for an exorcism.
No, it is literally, it's a gift, I know. It's called exorcism.
Oh.
It's kind of a more advanced third gift. It voluntarily I kind of know it. I'm not great at it. You voluntarily reject a spirit from an area. I can give it a shot, but it's what Heather wanted to do to... Never mind. It'll work, but
we'll come up with something later.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk to you in a bit.
Stay safe.
Hang up. Alright.
I just realized
Yeah.
we're probably gonna have to go back into the Umbra to get out of here.
Hey, it should be. Alright. Let's wheel him back into where he was and then hop back through.
Storyteller
worry.
note. There's still a big chunk of the wall missing. There's still a big chunk of the window missing. And you're just going to wheel him back. Okay.
Well, I mean, that was in the Umbra, though.
This is true.
I'll say that damage isn't going to go through for a couple days.
This is true.
Wait, so actually, quick note. What happens in that case then? Is there just gonna be a random day in a few days where the window just explodes?
The stuff will slowly, like, fall apart.
Okay.
She's got it.
Like, when we destroyed the garage door by breaking it open, the garage hinges probably, like, broke over the next couple of days.
Bro.
This girl's got it.
Okay, let's try to shift one at a time, please. We shift one at a time.
Want me to lead you guys through?
I'll go first.
I'm going to ask... So anything... I have to ask this because I know some of you didn't get a chance. Did anyone want to look at him in the real at all? Because two of you didn't get a chance.
Oh, that's it.
I will, okay.
I should.
What do you want to do?
I don't have medicine. I can't look at him from a medical standpoint. I want to see if he... I want to examine him, see if there's anything that is screaming, hey, this isn't natural.
I'm going to hold on to that thought. Seijun, what did you want to do?
I had no pulse, right?
Say that again? No pulse?
You said that he had no pulse.
No pulse.
You're on, right? I'm going to try and shine a light on his eyes to see if his irises contract.
Shine the lights into his eyes. Dead
To
man.
see
He's been dead.
if he's
for a
brain
while.
dead, then they won't react to.
Actually,
Dead.
would I know if Mother's Touch would do anything?
To quote one of the best storytellers in the world, you can always try.
Say, I'll try Mother's Touch, because if he's even a little alive, that might do something. I'll say, and it is like spiritual healing, so maybe that will like do something.
Roll it for me. Intelligence, empathy, 5 because it has no rage.
All right, so intelligence, empathy. This. So that's a 5 for me. In that difficulty 5, this has a good chance of failing. Oh.
2 successes.
Yeah.
You rub your hands together for a little bit and put them on this individual. It's cold, lifeless. You try to use that spiritual essence that the spirits have taught you. Your hands glow, twitch, little tiny sparks bounce in between your knuckles. Energy flows from you until it, but it doesn't seem to be doing a thing at all.
Shame there. Well, let's hop through, guys.
I'm going to... You know what? I'm spending a Gnosis. I'm not taking any more risks tonight with this.
Seijun, what did you want to do?
I wanted to like shine a light at his like, and I want to shine a light in his irises to see if they contract. People.
So, not even a drop of... Actually, you know what? You have medicine. Roll me intelligence medicine difficulty 7.
Okay.
One look at it too, I forgot.
It's the last one for the night.
Okay.
Oh god. 0 successes. Oh well.
They're dead. That's all you know. You wish you spent more time in medical school.
I did not spend time in medical school, unfortunately.
Just for my notes, did you take you took a picture of them and sent it to the other two, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're spending a point of gnosis to get out.
Yeah, I think I don't really have. I'm just gonna look at him. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look at the guy and try to suss something like anything unnatural out. But it seems he's just dead, so I don't think I can do anything.
If you want, I'll let you have one more. I'm feeling generous after fucking with you quite a bit earlier. Roll. Roll me. This is going to be a very strange roll for you. Roll me appearance primal urge.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Diff 6. What's the difficulty?
Roll this at 7. I want this to be difficult. I want at least more than one success. Yeah, alright, you get 1.
I got 2.
You get 2. Anyone else? I know that's not what appearance is for. I fully know that. For those in chat going, why is he making him roll appearance? That's not what it's for. It's a social rule. I get that. You take one look at this guy's appearance, and you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's not really... What was the death? When did this guy die? And you look down, and it said, what date?
2018.
December 15, 2018.
Oh yeah, he's been dead like a month.
No. Oh yeah, 2018. Right.
Let's see if they put the clues together. They don't need
Does he smell like the vampire did?
I said that was the last roll, but I gotta do another one.
Sorry.
Roll your sense worm. Diff 6.
Diff 6, that's perception plus occult. That's a critical.
Very good question. Sabrina, you've had interactions. Actually, you've all had interactions with a vampire. Lovely woman who had a wonderful moment with you for all of maybe 5 minutes. She doesn't. This Robert Jones does not smell like her. She has a bit of ash and cinnamon to her. This just smells of dead.
So, whatever that did this to him, it's not a vampire.
I think we've stayed here too long.
Yeah, let's pop back over.
And because I don't want to deal with anything else, I'm spending a gnosis point. I know we don't have a lot of downtime, but I'm sure I'll find a way to get it back.
I'm just going to roll the gnosis because the chances of that happening twice in one night is like low.
It's already been a rough night.
Gnosis has been denoted.
I am tempted to not spend a gnosis point.
Oh, what's the difficulty? 8?
7.
7.
7. Okay, I'm.
It's just a failure, not a botch.
No, I think that's a botch.
No, that's a failure.
That's not.
That's a failure. You get a 9.
Oh, I got a 1. I got a 1 success.
Sabrina, I want you to make one more roll for me.
Yeah.
Just this is not a frenzy, but roll a normal rage roll.
What difficulty?
It's gonna be an 8. Roll your normal rage, whatever temp rage you're at.
Oh, that's add 1 then. Alright, so that's 1 success.
You have 1 rage?
I have 3 rage, but my thing only rolled 2 dice.
I see what you did. 1 success. You're pissed. So much so that you have to hold yourself back from putting a hole in the wall. It's about 5 minutes before your spiritual essence can calm down enough for you to go through the ember again, unless you want to spend a point of gnosis.
I'm gonna try it again.
Oh, jeez.
Look, the chances of this happening 3 times.
You say that.
I'm just saying, the chances of this happening. You see.
There's a 1 there. There's a 1 there.
Technically, I know you're supposed to wait an hour. I hate that rule. So I'm gonna say, you know what? For this instance, this is fine. You slip into the umbra, all of you. And you're met with the frantic eyes of Robert Jones, his lips still mocking like a fish. Hughes still wide open, confused. Still knocking, still tapping, still slamming his fist over and over again to escape.
Wait, speaking of it, I don't think anyone's tried to read his lips yet.
It looks like he was just breathing.
Yeah.
Breathing.
Okay.
How close is he to the glass?
If you were to actually go around it and measure where it feels, quote unquote, as I described to Connor earlier, wild dead, you could probably make out a 3 by 3 by 9 high block.
Yeah. About to say. Do I think if I swung the axe, I could hit the apparition through the thing?
I'm going to quote my favorite storyteller once more time. My second favorite storyteller one more time. You can always try.
Well, you tried to swing at the thing and it just sort of healed up, like the box healed up, didn't it?
That is what happened.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and hit the spirit guy this time to see if I can see him.
Okay.
Or, like, you know, kill him, which would be freeing.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Wen, we're still making rolls.
What's the difficulty in roll?
It's going to be 2, and it's going to probably be a similar result.
So a difficulty 2, strength melee.
Mm-hmm. You take the axe, swing it as hard as you can, and the exact same thing happens.
Alright.
He is surrounded by box. 9
There.
feet high, 3 feet wide, 3 feet long. There's a
Wait, you mean 9 inches high, right?
9 feet high.
Oh.
He's in a box 3 feet long, 3 feet wide, 9 feet high. I know, not very tall for some of you Krynos individuals. And your axe makes a wonderful notch, like splitting wood. And it's quickly knitted up.
Yeah. Well, we did all we can.
Let's leave.
Yeah.
Let us leave.
Wonder how Desmond and Heather did.
Knowing the luck of pretty much everyone around this area right now, they probably also fell into the Umbra.
Yeah.
Fell into the spider.
Should we pop out and ask them, or do you want to save that for next session, Win?
Pop out.
Alright, I'll roll Gnosis.
So you guys leave the area.
Yeah.
Go back to your car.
Yeah.
Probably to the alley, because it would be weird if we just appeared randomly in a Dunkin' Donuts or wherever they're going to meet us.
Yeah.
You pop out into the alley, right?
Diff 7.
Diff 7. Oh yes, please roll.
Oh no.
Otherwise, I will go to 2 a.m. to fuck with you all.
Please don't.
1 success.
Diff 7, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
2 successes.
watching already is pretty low chance. What's the chance of it happening again?
You were 1 roll away from death. And
Yeah.
that was I want to say, a roll that barely was in your favor. And I was not holding back on that one.
I still don't regret the Gnosis roll.
I was not holding
the
back
Gnosis
on that
spend.
one.
That's fair.
You manage to
That's
pop out. Heather takes one step towards you. She's appearing from the shadows of this alleyway. And then she stops, recoils. Her nose twitches a little bit. And she looks at you wide. Where the hell have you two been?
Well,
Otolis?
Sabrina got stuck while trying to shift through the Umbra.
Can this wait till tomorrow?
I don't know. I
Can
don't.
Yeah.
this wait to the car ride?
Yeah.
Yes, we need to talk about this, I think.
Okay, let's go get some Otolis.
Misha wanted a number 9, right?
He wanted
Yeah.
number 9. Yeah,
That's
we
true.
have to get him
One
out.
at number 9.
That is where we're calling it for the night.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Plus, stream apparently disconnected.
Oh no.
So
Oh, no.
I have to. I'm recording locally,
Oh, that's nice.
so it doesn't matter.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Though,
Nice.
probably a bad idea for
What
the
a
worm-tainted
pretty weird
individual to get Otolis.
You know what? Actually, when I'm there, I'll decide this in character. But when I'm depressed, I'm not usually that hungry. I think.
Lovely. Well, if you missed a scene, you didn't miss much. But that is our night. That was an interesting night.
When did we do plot? Did we do it?
You did quite a lot of plot.
oh my god.
You got 3 letters. You
You got
found a significant person.
Yeah.
And you fell for the trap. I also have to refund Sabrina something.
Refund?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was thinking about doing this before. I'm 100% doing it now. I have to forcefully refund your family support merit.
Oh, yeah, fair.
You can spend it as 2 points of merits as you see fit, or you can take 4 experience.
It's only a 1-point merit.
All right, then if it's two for 1, so you can either spend, you can have a 1-point merit for somewhere else, or you can have 2 experience.
All right, I'll let you know about that.
Use it as you wish. Everybody else, 4 experience for the night. Good night.
Cool.
Good night.
Good
Night.
night.
Bye, folks.
Good night. Bye.
Right.
Oh, this was very
Yeah.